everybody. J-Man here with Sean. We're not doing the ads and all that stuff for tonight. We started early. Sean was already here, so I thought let's get going. I do want to shout out the channel members, and then we'll talk a little bit before we go. Okay, so thank you to all the Legionnaires. These are the channel members. So Dan, Sean, Stephen, and Clobby, of course. He will forever be a member. Brennan, Cliff on comics, RR, Philip, Comic Addicts, and Mark D. So thank you guys to everybody. We appreciate it. Before we get going into all this, I see there's already a lot of people. I'm gonna talk to everybody in just a second. We're gonna continue doing Fantastic Fridays. Clobby had a certain number of issues that he wanted to do, just the Jack Kirby ones. That was the point of this. So we're gonna finish that off, and I wanted to just explain from my point of view a little bit about what will happen going forward. I know some people have reached out to me. FK was one, a few others actually as well, asking about Earth B. I just, it won't happen anymore. I'm sorry. That's Earth B came about through Mike's channel. Mike loved Bob Haney, and he messaged me privately one day, hey, and said, have you ever read any of this Bob Haney stuff? I said, no, I don't know. And he's like, well, it's Brave and the Bold. I was like, oh, I have read some of it. And he said, it's always two guys. It's, we know what it is. It's a team up book. And I was on Clobby's show for DC Presents, which I love. And I have almost the entire series of that. And he's like, well, I really want to do a Bob Haney comic, just one comic. So I need a partner to do it with. I said, for sure, let's do it. So I went on his channel, we did it. And we didn't realize that people would love it this much and that we had such a great time doing it. So we had such a great time doing it that he said, do you want to do one a month? I was like, for sure. And we did over a year's worth. And I'm not continuing. We had one planned the actual Monday in question where everything kind of went down, and obviously that it didn't happen, and so but I'm not doing it. I can't bring myself to do it, to be honest. I'm not doing it. It was on his channel, it was his thing, that I was on his channel doing it, so I will not be doing it on my channel. So now, if we happen to review something later on, Sean and I, that has Bob Haney, that's just an accident, but it's not going to be an Earth B segment. That just won't happen. What else? We're going to finish Fantastic Fridays. That was something that we collectively. So after we finished, actually going back to having something every Friday, I want to do something on Mondays and Fridays. Mondays because the week starts and it's a crappy week and everyone has garbage day jobs and they want to just relax. And then Friday, I thought, let's end the week with something cool. And we always want to finish in time so that Clobby could go to other streams that he was a part of. Monday was Monday night, Mark C. Comic Talk, of course, on his channel. Plus Friday, he was, I believe he was on Tom's on Fridays. Or was it Nick's? I can't remember if it was Nick's.
Nick Weiser. Yeah.
It's Nick Weiser on Friday. Yeah, okay. He was in so many, like that memorial stream was absolutely
insane. Yeah,
insane. I didn't know what to do or say. Like, I'm kind of like thankful that there were so many people, because it just took some pressure off Sean and I. So that was crazy. It was emotional. I haven't slept very well. I did sleep like somewhat decent last night. The night of that memorial, I didn't sleep at all. So we're slowly kind of getting back. So Fantastic Fridays will continue to finish off at least what Clobby wanted, for sure. Then after that, we will figure out something. And I want to do something Friday. So we started doing, I thought, I did think of Fearless Fridays. I had that in the bag before, like in my thought. And then previous to that, I don't remember what we did. I was like, I want to do Kirby stuff. And we did Fourth World and all that.
Yeah.
So what should we do next? And then everyone's like, well, I don't know. And I was like, well, do you want to just do Fantastic Four? And he's like, yeah, let's just do Fantastic Four. Like, screw it. Let's just, because the news of the movie had come out.
Yeah.
The news of this movie, and everyone knew it's not going to be a great film. And I said, well, why don't we just do the Fantastic Four? Let's do it. Like, why not? Let's do the Fantastic Four. So we did it. And that's what we decided. So we collectively decided to do that. And we collectively decided to do it on my channel. So that will continue to finish as Clobby wanted it with the issues that he wanted. The Legion will continue on until it doesn't continue, because the Legion did not start out as something that we collectively decided. What happened with the Legion of Superheroes was I've read 0 Legion of Superhero comics. And so I read 0 Legion of Superhero comics, and Clobby had said to me, like, he loves Legion. I was like, well, I've never read any of them. And I said, and privately we would talk about it. And he said, I said, where should I start with this? And he's like, well, you like Superboy. I was like, well, I love Superboy. I love Superboy. And he's like, well, you're collecting Superboy comics. He's like, Legion started in Adventure, but it's in Superboy, right? So he's like, why don't you just start with 197? I was like, okay, let me start with 197. And I read a whole bunch. And then I fell in love with the Legion. I was like, wow, these are so great. And then I said, why don't you come on Sean's game? He likes Legion anyways. He'll do it. Why don't the three of us do something every Monday for Legion? And then Clobby was like, yes, for sure. I want to be a part of that. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And he's like, well, I'm not going to do it until 1989. Like, okay. Yeah. I said, that's fine. I said, we'll do it till 1989. And he's like, if you guys want to continue it, that's fine. I was like, okay, well, we're not to 1989 yet. So we're going to continue doing it. That will continue because that was something that I initiated and said, I want to do this. Mm-hmm. So because that was something that I initiated for my channel, that will continue on. Fantastic Fridays was collaborative. All of us came together to decide, let's do it. And we said, let's do it on my channel. I said, okay, let's do it on my channel. So when that we will conclude it, and then that'll be it for Fantastic Fridays. But then Sean and I will do something else for Fridays. Yeah. So Earth B is done. I apologize. Some people wanted it. I can't do it anyways because it was on his channel. I have 0 updates or say on Clobberin Times channel. I know some people on here are members of his channel. Remain as a member. I'm still a member of his channel. Yep. I don't know what Mark has planned or Raquel has planned. I know Mark has his channel as well, and I know Raquel is not like a YouTuber. Yeah. They're doing a lot of personal stuff right now, so I have no idea. I talked to them today, just super briefly. They've got stuff going on. So it's not my place to say what happens on his channel. I'm going to remain a member, and we're just going to see where it goes. That's all I can say on that. I have no inside information. I guess Mark will talk to people. I don't know how this is going to work. So that's it. I'm going to remain a member until they say it's gone, or if they're saying, hey, we're going to continue it, then we're continuing it. That's it. That's all I can say on that topic. What is there any other show notes? Okay, so we are going to be back on Monday, and we are going to do these 3 issues. And 209, which is the one you see at the end there, that one, I just love that comic. I have 3 copies of it. It's sad that Mike's not going to be there for that one because I was so excited to talk about it. And this is like, I mean, there's never a good time, but it's just like, this is the worst like timing I could imagine. Like he loved doing this stuff and talking about these comics. And he told us privately all the time, oh man, he goes, I want to just continue doing this. Like, let's just, like we could have done like 7 hours of just going through all this stuff. Right. And it's just that he loved all of those other guys, Michael French, Tom Connors, who else? Nick Weiser. He loved those guys so much that he never wanted to disappoint them. And he's like, I could sit here and talk Legion all day, but they're waiting for me, right? Like, and it's like, and he's like, and then he goes on them, and then you didn't even know that the guy just did 3 hours here. He does 3 hours here, and then immediately 3 hours on his own channel on Monday night, Mark C Comic Talk, or 3 hours boom with Nick. I don't know how Nick goes a long time sometimes. He goes right to Nick's channel, and you're like, nothing happened. The guy still has the energy to go right back and do the next stream. And like, usually I'm in bed by like 10 or if you see me on Clobby's channel in the chat, you always see, I can't tag him on my phone because I've got my phone with my little headset in bed, just listening in before I go to sleep or whatever. So he had like an incredible energy to continue on. with this. And I know for a fact that he would want to continue. And I did discuss it with Mark and Raquel, and they both agree that they know him. Like, I think Raquel knew him the best, I guess. And she's like, yes, definitely. We would want to finish it. So we're going to finish Fantastic Fridays. Legion was my thing that I wanted him to come on. So I feel like obligated to continue that. That was because this was collaborative, we're just going to do the ones that he wanted, and then that's it. Okay, let's try to say hi to everybody in the chat. Sorry, guys, there's a lot of people. FK, RIP, yep. Thanks for coming in, buddy. RR, thank you guys. And a lot of you guys have been messaging me privately, and I know I've been getting messages while we've been on here. I'm already getting some, so thank you. Boldly Go, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, he did have a big heart, that's for sure. He loved everybody, and like he knew all of your guys' names.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, yeah, hey Fanny, how's it going? He knew everybody here by their first names. He made a lot of wrenches on here, and I made fun of him all the time. I was like, buddy, how many wrenches are you gonna have? Like, it's like I said to him, I tuned in for your Star Trek there, buddy, and it took 17 minutes before anything happened. I was like, you named all these wrenches, you named everybody. I was like, when is that? I was like, when is this Star Trek thing gonna start? And he'd be like, I know I keep adding these guys, but he loved everybody so much that he just wanted you to feel part of the community. Hey, could not be reached. I'm gonna try. I'm trying to just quickly go through all these. Thank you, FK. That was very difficult. Thanks to Raquel and Mark for
having us on. Yeah.
So it was supposed to be a wildcard Wednesday. Sean and I just quickly we would have
going to do one. Yeah.
I would have done the Earth B because I did have it prepared already. So I thought we could have completed that. I wanted to talk a little bit about this Legion story that was coming up because I was so excited about it. Mm-hmm. Obviously that changed. But like everybody on that was just amazing, getting everybody on. It was a little bit surreal too, but I didn't this is one of these things where, 24 hours after that happened, I was like, holy crap, I was with Doomcock and Valiant Renegade and Tom Connors on like a stream. I'm talking and Michael French is bowing. He goes, Jay and Sean, why don't you guys
talk? I've never talked to this man. I've only ever watched him, and he's like, Jay and Sean, you tell us your stories. I'm more interested in that. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was surreal.
That's how generous Clobby was with his time. He was like, he knew Doomcock. He was on Midnight's Edge. He'd been on WDW Pro. He was friends with Doomcock. And he devoted something like 6+ hours of streaming to us a week, between Legion and Fantastic.
Whatever Friday we were doing.
Friday was, and also whenever there was a movie stream,
you'd come on there too,
like hours too. Yeah. So.
And I did it, and I did rankings and stuff, and like and this is not talking about before the stream talk and after the stream talk. There's been a couple of times where on his thing when it ended, we're talking for like an hour afterwards.
Yeah.
You're just like, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go to bed. Like, it's like I can't stay. We're gonna get the Sandman tonight. Yeah, we're gonna get Sandman tonight. Comic Relief, Crusader, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Who else we got? Oh, D Bud, hey, how's it going, man? Leaving the off 3 minutes. Okay, cool, man. Thank you. I love the Iron Man. So D Bud on talking about Iron Man. I was on that. I was watching that stream. That wasn't even that long ago. That was just recently. Mm-hmm. Ironhide, my favorite Avatar buddy. We will not forget him. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you got Ironhide 84 has a total package, everything. First of all, Ironhide. Obviously, we're fans of Ironhide. Sean, yes. That's one of Sean's baby Transformers.
Yes,
my first kid one. Transformers. 84, of course, awesome. A vintage year, like
yes.
Cobra is the greatest thing ever. So who else did we get? Picasso, thank you so much for coming on. Did we get everybody? Classic Comics, hey, how's it going? Matthew Pounder, how's it going, man? Who else we got? Did I get everybody? Slade Wilson. Sorry, okay, yep. Been listening to Clobby since blocked. Oh my God. So I just got the link. Somebody posted the link to whichever ones are remaining. I couldn't download them for some reason, though. I was having a lot of trouble on that site. I just haven't had time to go back and try to get them all. You know what I actually wanted to suggest to Mark was if he could put those as podcasts on YouTube. It's something that can be done.
Yeah.
You can select podcast as your instead of like a video or private, you can actually select podcast. So I was hoping someone could do that. Obviously, favorite Transformer. Yep. Is that your favorite Transformer, Sean? Ironhide?
Oh yeah. Well, he's my first guy, so he was always my favorite, even though the toy was imperfect.
Yeah, the toy. Oh, it's bullshit.
The toy was cool. It was cool. He has his own sled that he would like, and you could shoot the missile out. And, yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Well, that's fine. Listen, it's you can't. Where's my? You know what? I actually do have a thing for that for once. Hold on. Where's my? Or did I get? Oh, here you go.
Can't argue with a confident man.
I've lost track of already what we're doing. Oh, Fantastic Four issue 35. Hold on a second. Let me. So I wanted to add, and Sean's going to take over. This is a tough one, Sean. Sean's going to take over.
I might tear up a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to do the credits. I was going to just do it without the credits because I just can't do it. But Sean's going to try to do the credits.
Someone has to do the credits. So.
Someone's got to do the credits. I tried to get our good, our friend Mike in. I didn't know how. The problem is when you remove even like you guys don't understand. Even just removing the third screen, like to realign it was weird because I'm removing the third screen and I know whose screen it is, right? Like. Right. Even that was like crazy to even just remove him because StreamYard, you have to create your overlays. They're called overlays and there's layouts. So this layout is done so that you could see the Fantastic Four on this side and Kirby and the guys beneath. So I had to put us three together in such a way that it'll fit. And if you don't have a third person, it'll look weird. So I had to remove it, but I was like, I don't want to remove him and I can't add a camera. So I thought maybe I could just at least have his picture here, so at least he's with us in some form on this stream. I'll leave this overlay for the remainder of the Fantastic Fridays. Okay. Anything else? I did put a poll up. Best baddie of the night, Diablo. That Skrull guy Morat, I guess, instead of Borat, or the Frightful Four. I also want to mention the GoFundMe. Guys, the GoFundMe, I think everyone on here has donated anyways already. Or if you're unable to, you're unable to. That's it. Clobby would never ask for this. So I'm going to ask on his behalf. Whatever you can do, they're only like 770 away from their goal. So no super chats tonight, please. If you are going to do a super chat, I'd rather you just donate it there. I can't turn off the monetization. It's on, and it's like once it's on. I'd have to like if I remove it, it's almost like I have to remove the stream and re-upload the stream, and I just can't. You can't. I can do it with videos. I can't do it with a stream. I can't like re-upload the stream. They're at 14. Yeah, they're 14, 234 at last check. And there's already 237 people who have graciously donated. And just think, Clobby has 2,000 subscribers. If everyone gave $1, you're there, right? Exactly. So I think everyone here I know everyone's already been generous and they've given tons of super chats. So there you go. But just put the word out there. This is in the final stretch here. Mm-hmm. Let's get them to that 15,000 mark. Okay. Ironhide 484. Yes. Okay. All right, let's bring this. Hold on, let's share the screen here. Oh, I got to get this other overlay. Sorry, hold on. All right. Let's see, I'm all discombobulated now. All right, let's put this up. Share the screen. Fantastic Four. There we go.
Whew. That is weird. Anyway, yeah.
That's weird. You see what I'm saying? I know.
Yeah.
And is it being cut off or no? It's not being cut off. Okay.
No. All right. I'm going to try and do the Stan Lee impression. Here Here we go.
Brace yourselves, people. hang on to something. No, nobody can.
Man.
I can't even, like, it's so weird. Like,
All right. I was
like,
practicing today and I was tearing up a bit.
oh
but-
dear. Okay, well,
right,
let's get through the. Let's just get through this first one, and then we can.
And then we can roll on from there.
Roll
All
on from-
right.
yeah.
So, Fantastic Four. Jesus.
No.
Volume only, number 35. I've stopped. So, release date November 8th, 1964. Cover date February 1965. Written, penciled, plotted, dreamed of, created by Jack Kirby, inked by Chick Stone, lettered by R.D. Simic, and other stuff Stanley.
Other stuff, Stanley. Yeah.
And first appearance of Dragon Man. I think that's
Dragon
the
Man.
biggest
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, you know what? I abandoned that impression immediately.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah,
You gotta really do it over and over. But then again, that was something that Clobby. I mean, I loved his Stanley impression.
Yeah, he perfected that. It's just too.
Because he would
it's
do
just
it
like-
over and over again on Nick Weiser.
Oh yeah, because Nick's doing
like,
the amazing
just do that
Spider-Man.
all the time or something. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick was doing all the Amazing Spider-Man, so it's like he had massive practice with that.
Yeah.
I remember when I created
I
Spider-Man.
created, yeah. No,
I can't-
do it often, but yeah.
I remember when I created the idea of
You
creating
see
things.
fire here and I created fire. I was there with the caveman and I made the fire. Anyway, yeah.
Other stuff, Stan. Well, he wouldn't even say Stan. I can't. I can't do that. I can do it with like movie titles, which are they're just movie titles. But like I can't say. I know he says Jar Jar Abrams, which is to me is hilarious.
And Michael French claims that he was the man who created Jar Jar Abrams.
I think he might have because Michael's
And
in
he
on
says
this
he has
more.
proof. He has a dated proof.
Yeah, he does.
Saying it on a comment.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think Michael has a better because he's following a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
So he would know more than me or whatever on that. So I mean, if Michael is saying it, I think there's a good chance.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That it is the case.
It's true. Yeah.
All right.
All right, man.
Okay, so let's go. Calamity on the campus. So we got Diablo coming back here. We got the FF going back to school, baby, back to school. It was Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, she created it. That's right. Man, Jennifer Lawrence really messed herself up on that one. That was like one of the dumbest comments of all time.
But it's just they don't look at history. It's like they pave over history to make themselves a hero, right? All the time for everything. Anyway.
Yeah.
That lady that wants to do that Rey movie, it's like, yeah, there have been many women behind Star Wars. Shut up. Like, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
All right, so they're going back to school. I love the handshake, the stretch handshake.
Oh, okay.
Stretch handshake.
Yeah.
It's like, how's it going, Dean? Oh, good job. Good. Hey, guys, we're here. They're the Fantastic Four are here.
So they're here to receive an honorary something or something like that. I can't remember.
It's nonsense.
I didn't know why Thing had luggage.
Yeah, like what?
Aren't you there for a day? Like, what's happening?
How long are you guys planning to stay on this particular at this campus here? So they're talking to everybody. They're coming down. It's Professor X. I was like, oh shit, Professor X got in there. Oh, who do you got on your? You don't have anybody. Is that Pepsi?
It's zero sugar cherry Pepsi.
Oh, that's good. That's good. But you're not getting the Coca-Cola Marvel cans. I got Namor on mine.
No, I mean, Coke's okay, but
yeah, I thought Coke is it, man. So we got Professor X, Stretch Armstrong.
I remember I told you about those because I saw the Daredevil one. I'm like, what the hell's happening?
Yeah.
I texted you a picture like, what is this? You're like, tomorrow I'm there at Metro, and yeah.
Yeah, I got Namor who did, and it's not even the Namor I like. It's like the newer version.
A crap one. Yeah.
But Liefeld is signing Deadpool Coke cans.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Come on, he got on that right away. Okay, so this professor here, he's a scientist, and Reed's like, oh, pretty interesting stuff going on here. Oh, pretty good. Professor Gilbert, I'd like a word with you.
Yeah, I'm making creatures because that's something that happens in universities.
Yes. Personally, I like the university. They gave us the money and we didn't have to produce anything. I've worked in the private sector. They expect results. That's and then Clobby would have gotten that. He would have been like, yeah. Went a couple of weeks back in Electra on the Coke. Oh, you got Electra?
Yeah, Electra's around.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I need an Electra one.
It's because she's all red, right?
So man. Damn it. I want an Electra one. All right, so he's creating monsters. I mean,
yeah.
Hans, come quickly! Something is happening.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in Transylvania.
Dun, dun, dun. I am Diablo. I'm free again.
Yeah, this time they level him up. He's not. His gimmick isn't that he makes things that doesn't work. Right.
Right.
And now he's like just a powerful dude. It was just the weirdest origin of that guy, but anyway, yeah.
And he can transport and stuff. For holy crap!
Yeah, he could teleport himself, and yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Women's clothing. I don't know. He's a lumberjack, and he's okay. A red Diablo now. Yeah, it's like while imprisoned. When the Fantastic Four imprisoned me, I changed my outfit because I was bored. Well, he was in prison for a long time, so he may have had different outfits down there.
Not that long. It hasn't been that long.
No, previous to that.
Oh, previous, yeah. But he rethought his look and his branding because he's like, if I'm Diablo, shouldn't I be red themed because I'm a human? It's like, yeah.
So he's like, okay.
Yeah.
I love this. Like, hey, I'll help you move your big rock around. Like, all right.
Be careful with that. Yeah.
You lumbering oaf. No, he's not. He's not rude. Professor Gilbert's a good guy. Oh, this isn't Professor Gilbert. This
always makes me laugh in these things where people get all mad at like super powerful guys. Is like, wouldn't you be intimidated just a little bit? Like, God, he could smash you like right now.
Yeah, like where are you going with that? Watch out! It's like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm the thing.
No one's gonna arrest him. Like it's like nothing's gonna happen to him. So yeah. Anyway.
So, anyways, he's moving the rock around, then bumps into Johnny. For some reason, Johnny's not getting any attention in this university
because he's not flamed on.
That is true.
Yeah.
We've got Peter Parker. Whoa! And then he's like, "Hey, there's that jerk, Peter Parker."
the super Widow's. This is Widow's Peak Peter Parker. It's like, whoosh.
I always like, yeah, that's true. Yeah, the Widow's. Yeah, it's the Namor haircut.
I think we grew up on the 80s cartoon where he had a sort of like arachnid type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I like the little bit of the peak, not crazy, but a little
Peter
bit.
Parker went to Empire State U in the comics. This is, I think, State U or something like that. It's not the same thing. But
I barely remember the name of my university that I went to. Never mind. I will never. If that'll be like on Jeopardy, I'll be like, I don't know.
That's a Silver Age thing. Yeah.
It'll be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and then one of my friends will be like, "Oh, let's call J-Man." He'll know. I'm like, "Oh, I don't know what university you went to." It's like, you have a Spider-Man tattoo. I'm like, "Yeah, because he looks cool." And I like the character. Yeah. I don't know the intricate details of everything. It's like, I don't know. He went to school or something. That's it. He got bit by a radioactive spider. Yeah, he's like, I know they'd always fight. They'd randomly just fight each other. Yeah,
like they talk about, and this happened in one of the comics where he was messing around with his girlfriend Dorna or something like that, like a wannabe Elvis.
Oh yeah, wannabe Elvis. Yeah. So, all right, so
football guys, like, let's get him, guys.
Wait a minute, they've hired all the same person.
I know.
They've cloned one football player. I mean, I'm like. I love this. So Thing is making them all look like goofs because he's just smashing through them. So Sue puts up an invisible wall to block him. That was great.
That's cool. Yeah, and then pushes him. She's like super powerful, and there's some good stuff she does tonight. So yeah,
they have powered her up big time.
She's awesome.
Let's take a quick look at the GoFundMe for Clobby. Oh, it's already gone up. Wow, already just went up a little bit. So we're getting closer. Again, just remember, and if anybody wants to do anything, the link is pinned. All right, there's Diablo. He steals a car, or he almost runs over Sue because she's invisible. Come
How's
on.
he know how to drive? It's the same question as Halloween or whatever. Remember when they solved the problem and you're like, there was never a problem. He just drives. He's possessed by a demon. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, I remember that in the Halloween movies, and people are like, well, and then like it's like, well, how does he know how to drive? It's like, and he goes, he doesn't know how to drive, and then Lewis is like, he was doing pretty good last night.
yeah. But that was supposed to be the mystery of it, and
Right.
because they call it out, so
Yeah.
it's like, oh my gosh, like this must be supernatural. And then Rob Zombie's like, oh, we just took that out because it's like, yeah, the goal is not to make it more sensible, Rob.
Right.
It's a horror movie. You have a tattoo on your lips. What are you doing? Anyway.
Yeah, really. So Diablo knows how to drive because of reasons, and he's a cool guy. He knows how to do stuff. He knows the thing. All right, so there's a visible girl running amok. Yeah. Repeat yourself. It's just a show. I should really just relax. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here. So he's like, oh, I'll give you these drugs here. No.
Yeah,
like,
what is that again?
I don't know. It's like it's something. He's like, I'll make your creature live.
Oh, that's the thing to make it live. Yeah. Okay.
You can't drive stick. Yeah, no one can. My dragon man. Dun, dun, dun. Look at this man. He's like very spiffy.
Yeah, he's got the fur collar and everything. Dragon Man, of course, having purple pants because it is Marvel Comics. You know.
Yeah.
It's got to be purple.
Yeah, I do like purple pants.
Or blue. Blue's okay too. You know, it's in theme with Fantastic Four. So.
Yeah, he could drive. Yeah, it's just that he's been alive for 400 million years or something, and he's been trapped for like, I forgot what they said. He's been trapped for like 1,000 years or something, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't know what a car is.
Yeah. He did all right.
Yeah. He does science.
He does science. Exactly. He does do science. Things like, yeah, this place sucks. Like this big speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you. He's like, yeah, I'm out of here. And then, meanwhile, this experiment's going on. This is a Kirby experiment with Kirby machine things. It's like, whoa, what's going on? This is a great panel. He just gets yanked out of the panel.
Yeah. Dragon
Man.
So why would you make a Dragon Man? I don't like. Dragons aren't real, right? It's like, well, what if a dragon was a man? It's like, I guess, I don't know.
Oh, Sean, that was the dumbest thing ever said. If I would make a dragon man immediately. If I had the capability, I would make a dragon. Like, see, this Professor Gilbert is awesome because he sat around. He's like, look, I can make something.
Yeah.
What should I do? And then, why don't you do like some sort of like flower arrangement? Like, what? It's like, no, that's dumb. It's like, okay, well, maybe you could do some sort of skeletal, dinosaur. No, I'm going to make a weird dragon man creature. Like, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
He didn't know it was going to come alive and start running amok.
Did Dragon Man... Oh, I'm trying to look at what it looks like on this upper panel. His tail starts from the back of his neck downward.
It does, yeah.
Going over the pants, but then later on, it doesn't look like that. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Dragon.
No, it's coming from here, and then it's like over his pants, but then over here looks like it's coming out of his pants.
Yeah,
I guess it was coming down here and then off to the side. Hey, Joe. Stop dragging your feet. I know. Let's go.
Yeah, Dragon Man's an android, not an actual living thing.
He's an
animatronic. It's like a Disney man made it,
Yeah, Disney when it was making cool things.
Imagineer, yeah.
Yeah, smashes through some. Now we got a little bit of a fight here.
He's being smashed through all sorts of stuff, and then Dragon Man comes through the when people like wow, when they visit, they really visit, or something like that.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like he's real. Oh my god!
Looks like
Diablo, of course.
Yeah.
Why would they think Diablo?
Yeah, it's like must be Diablo. It's like D for Diablo. It's like
yeah, I feel like they would have. Like, what was that guy? There was a guy that we saw that made things come. Remember that guy who hypnotized everybody to make
the Puppet Master.
No, I wasn't puppet. The guy who made you think that the creature was alive and walking, but it was all fake, hypnotizer guy or whatever.
Oh yeah. I can't remember his name. Yeah.
Yeah, like you'd think maybe it was that
Well, there've
guy.
been a lot of guys. It could have been Puppet Master making a big puppet.
It could have been, it could have been Puppet Master.
Could
Yeah,
have been anyone. Yeah.
Diablo, of course. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You created Dragon Man. Miracle Man, yes, Miracle Man. Yeah, Miracle Man was the guy. Yeah, created Dragon Man alive.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Miracle
like,
Man. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Miracle Man. Exactly.
God.
Could have been him. I know who it is. It's the Sandman. Wait, no, hold on a second. Why is it him?
Yeah.
There's no sand here.
I mean, like Doctor Doom can do something like this.
Yeah, Doctor Doom could do it.
Could be Doctor Doom, but
whatever you can do, I can do better. You can make a Dragon Man. I can make two.
This is cool where he matches his fire and doubles it. So now he's super like he did, but he's like melting things around him. That's awesome.
This was really cool because you didn't think like it's like, okay, you added fire to fire, right? And it's just like it became super fire.
Yeah.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Yeah. So he's like melting shit with him. That's crazy. This is awesome.
Dun, dun, dun. And he goes into space. They don't really go into the mechanics of how he can breathe, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's whatever. Just a cool.
He's not really in space. He's in a like stratosphere or something.
Yeah. Yeah, he made a fire breathing giant. This is what I'm telling you. This the Gilbert's the man.
Yeah, somehow there's a generator in there that can make them.
Sure.
I don't know. And everything is asbestos or something. I don't know.
And Stan Lee is like, unless you're that. What was that movie, Damsel, where the dragon killed itself with its own fire?
Yeah, I don't.
What a dumpster movie.
So stupid. And how would she know that that little thing in the
wouldn't just
rock
melt?
Actually, because the fire destroys everything else, right? Just to
Right.
be cool. And then there it doesn't. Just so happens that it doesn't.
Yeah, that movie's the Millie Brown, Bobby Brown simp movies. Like, oh, I gotta watch Millie. It's like
it's the big like, Millie Bobby Brown vehicle.
Vehicle,
like,
yeah.
Wow, we got a movie for you. You fight a dragon. You outsmart him.
Yeah. You move it. So what happens is the dragon throws fire, and you step out of the way. It's awesome. You're gonna be great.
You notice the wind goes like that on a rock, and you're like, oh, the fire would go like that.
And how'd you think the fire would hurt itself? Like, I wouldn't have thought the fire would hurt its own self either.
They should have done that. And then the dragon's like, did you think my own fire would kill me? But anyway.
Just like in Universal Soldier when Van Damme does the big super kick in slow motion with the fire behind him. Yeah. It's like, dun, 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 and he does the big Van Damme splits kick, the roundhouse split kick. And then Dolph Lundgren's like, that's the spirit soldier. Now we're getting somewhere. You're like, oh shit, I didn't do anything to him. How's it going to beat him?
Yeah.
Anyway. Dragon Man shooting fire. I love this like melting.
Yeah, this is more example of like ingenuity in the comic. It's like obviously this is Jack Kirby like doing his thing, right? It's like how can we use all these powers, right? So we just did the Human Torch thing, and we incapacitated him by making him even more powerful. That's the thing there, and then Reed Richards is trying to wrap himself around the mouth and all that.
I'll check out that movie. Could not be reached. All right.
He's on the same time.
She uses she uses her invisibility. Perfect, Sue. That'll hold him long enough. So she's holding kind of the wings together.
Yeah.
Boom. He smashes down. I feel kind of bad for Dragon Man to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on a second. What, Sue? It's like the plans of Diablo are not so easily altered. Perhaps I'll alter them further.
Yeah, she tries to like reason with it.
Yeah.
It's like King Kong. It's like King Kong's a movie.
It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse.
Yeah.
It's like, and it absolutely will not stop until you are dead. I saw a meme where someone put that saying like trying to negotiate with your wife. It's like it doesn't. You gotta subscribe to the no context Ric Flair tweets or whatever. It's like me beating my 5-year-old kid at like at checkers. It's like, I'm the man Hey, this is my game. This is my business. And you're just like, okay. It's just like people putting in little comments of what it is. It's so funny.
There's that Ric Flair birthday meme where it's like I sent it to Steve, I think, but it was like for his birthday, but where he goes woo, and there's a cake in front of him, and the candles blow out. He's like, it's awesome because like his nostrils and his eyes flare up at the same time. Woo, and
well, that is hilarious. All right, so here comes the Human Torch.
Guys, what the hell happened?
What the hell happened?
Back for 1 second.
Yeah, wake the hell up.
Defeated. Yeah.
I like the lighting here.
Yeah, the lighting's cool. Actually, it's like the firelight.
Jason King Souls look. Ric Flair. Yeah, Flair. All right, Sue, we got this. Dragon Man just went past us. He's heading for Dead Man's Lake. Okay.
This is part of the formula where they've been defeated, and then Reed Richards comes to some sort of epiphany.
Yeah, right.
We've missed one thing. It's always one thing, right?
Yeah. So the formula here, and it's been so for the past 34 issues, is the first part is hijinks with the family.
Yeah.
Then there's the suffering a defeat. Then there's
they cut to the villain saying, "I'm a villain. I'm going to do villain things."
Right.
And then they attack. They suffer a defeat. Reed Richards is like, "I have one last thing to do," and he does it. And then that's how they defeat him.
And that's how they defeat him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Head him off at the pass. Yeah. This creature's pretty good. I can make a bunch more cool guys. This man is mad. He must be stopped. You're the one who created Dragon Man.
Yeah.
Like.
Also, Diablo got rid of his costume because he sucks. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that costume. Is there a figure of Diablo Man?
I don't know. I think Floppy said no, and I was like, really? Because he's been around. I mean, he does stuff.
Yeah. All right, so more fighting here. Got the big tree. It's like, well, look at this Van Damme splits here. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Yeah, his coat's hanging off him.
Oh my god, this is crazy. It's like, yeah. In the meantime, hold that pose. Smash. It's like, oh no, crash right through the ice here. Now they do jump in. This is awesome. They jump in.
Oh, custom.
He falls in, and then there's the long hand of Reed whoosh, grabs him, brings him up. Rats. Now we don't know if they both bit the dust. Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't. So they both fall into the ocean there.
Every figure I'm looking up are all customs. They never made.
There's no Diablo figure. That's
No.
crazy.
If he were in a movie, then they totally make one.
For sure.
But I'm sure every single person at MCU has no idea what Diablo is.
Yeah, that's probably for sure. He's all washed up. Yes, that's right. All washed up. All part of the business. All right, well, they're going to get engaged. Woohoo! Yay, the lovebird.
Dun, dun.
There you go. That's the first one. Let's go to the next one. Let's check the fundraiser while we're... Oh, man, this is going to be sick. What about this purple? It's weird. It's like his costume, but it's like someone changed the hue saturation on his... on Sandman's costume instead of having the green.
Thrown off by that. It's like I don't know. I feel like Kirby always wanted to put his spin on Sandman. Like he did. He's the one that redesigned him in that crazy armor outfit and stuff, and that didn't last very long.
Yeah, that was the Kirby armor. You could tell. You could see Sandman
yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we're at 14,259 for Mike's GoFundMe. Pretty good. They're so close to reaching their goal. It'll happen. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. They're almost there, so it's definitely going to happen.
Do you know when the funeral is? I couldn't find an update.
There's no. So Raquel is on standby.
Uh-huh.
So I don't want to mention the name because I don't know if the person wants the name to be mentioned, but I saw it.
Yeah.
One of the subscribers has actually helped her to get to the thing. It's crazy. I don't want to say it because I don't know if these people want their names out there, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that they've gotten together to help them out, to help her out in that way. So yeah, there you go. Okay. I love the Wizard. I've got the figure of him.
Yep. All right.
He's great. Hold on a second.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. I wanted to put, I'm going to put your guy. I think everyone here is subscribed to Sean. Make sure you are subscribed to Sean if you're not. He's got a lot of great videos coming up. We'll talk a bit more about what he's got coming up in a bit, but make sure you guys are subscribed to Sean, and make sure that stay, if you're subscribed to Clobberin Times, please stay subscribed. We're staying as members. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but for now, just hang tight. Let's take a look at the poll while we're here. So best baddie of the night, Diablo, Morat Skull, and the Frightful Four. We got 80% say the Frightful Four. Oh, that's a shocker, right?
Right. Yeah.
She has a tornado warning. Oh my God, are you serious? That would be absolutely garbage. From what I know, she hasn't left yet.
Yeah. Okay.
But I hope that doesn't prevent her. She's not going to be able to. She won't be okay if that prevents her.
Yeah.
They'll figure something out.
Yeah. All right.
Issue 36.
Fantastic Four, volume only. Number 36. Oh no, I'll continue to say volume only. It's true, man.
Oh, it's only. It's like,
yeah. It's like there's only one volume.
This is it. Went up to like 500 or whatever. That was it. And then they didn't make any more Fantastic Four comics.
He did it so nonchalantly. It's like you just know. It's like. Yeah, I guess there is only all these other ones don't count, It's like,
we did catch him on something where it really was volume only. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
It was like I don't know what it was, but it was like Forever People. He's like volume only. Oh, well, actually, it is volume only. It's like, okay, well, it is volume.
Release date December 10th, 1964. Cover date March 1965. Penciler, creator, plotter, writer Jack Kirby. Inked by Chick Stone, lettered by Artie Simic, and stuff on the side, Stan Lee. Putting word balloons on people all over the place, like this page, for example. It's like, is it really unnecessary to hit him with another spotlight, Charlie? And like, no, Jack Kirby just drew all these guys, and he's like, I'll put my word balloons all over everything. Anyway.
Yeah, I so Stan Lee overwrote the crap out of these.
I know. He's trying to earn his keep,
And we know that Clobby was not a fan of Stan Lee for sure for what he did to Jack and some others. But if we put that aside, he is using a lot of random words and word. It's like, I don't need all this. Like Jack Kirby, a lot of time was able to like, this page doesn't need anything. Like, I understand what's going on. You don't need any words here. They're taking pictures.
Well, and just to mention, first appearance of Frightful Four, first appearance of Medusa, first appearance of an Inhuman. So yeah.
Wow. So there you go. They don't use the term Inhuman though.
No,
they don't. Right? No.
No one knows where she's from here. So
yeah. I have a Medusa bust.
Oh wow.
It's neat.
Some kind of bust? Yes, it's very impressive.
Yeah. That's Naked Gun, right?
Yeah.
Very, very impressive. That is really funny. Where's my I used to have I had a Sydney Sweeney, but I got rid of it because the quality was really low.
Oh yeah.
So I got rid of it. But there you go. I'll give you Elvira.
Did you ever play? Okay, I know we're all watching one thing when we watched Elvira, but when I was a kid, I didn't know. It's like, where the hell did her head end? And
I couldn't tell either. That always irritated me. Yeah. that always irritated me. I was like,
Yeah.
where's her head end? It's like,
Yeah.
and I actually thought like I couldn't tell, so I always thought like, why does she have this weird head? I was
Yeah,
like,
because I'm just thinking because that she's a little older there, and you could see a dot where her flesh is, but
right.
it's like okay, so is that the end of her head? I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, you can't really tell or whatever. I like in the Elvira movie where she's like, I don't want to be remembered as just a great pair of breasts. I also had a pretty terrific pair of legs.
yeah, yeah.
I love that first movie. It's
I
great.
had to do two things.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. What's going on? Have you ever seen a Spider-Man cartoon where he and Medusa have the hots for each other? I own every Spider-Man cartoon up until whatever the last couple were, so I'm sure I have it somewhere. I don't remember exactly.
Oh no.
Yeah. Paste Pot Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the Trapster, but I always knew him as Paste Pot Pete. And
yeah, I call him Trapster.
Yeah, in the comics, they just make fun of him saying Paste Pot Pete, but like that's what I know him as. So, and he used to like in the 80s, he had this cool outfit with like purple and like armor and stuff, but he doesn't have that here. Just has a gun.
Yeah. FK sent me a Sydney
80s
Sweeney
cartoon. Yeah, I have to watch that again, man.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, that's from the 80s. So, oh yeah, no, that is not available
anywhere, but
to purchase in any way. Yeah.
No, but I think it's on D plus.
Okay. Yeah, some of them are on D plus. Yeah. For Amazing Friends is for sure is on there.
Yep.
All right, so they're getting married. It's a big photography lesson or for photo op, and then they go Yancey Street Gang.
I like all this where they're celebrities. It's
yeah,
it might have been the first time that superheroes are treated like that in the comics. It's like and wouldn't that be the case, right?
Right.
And it's timely today. Like they would be if there were superheroes, they would have their own reality show and and all that stuff, right? So
right.
Like
and FK said that he was on Tom's show Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think he said
wow.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I know we did something with him on Thursdays. And I remember he had to I don't know what that was.
What the hell was that?
I'd have to go back, but because I remember he had to go to Tom's channel after.
Yeah, I know, because he was like,
I remember that tension, and I was like, yeah, no, we did something with him on Thursday. I don't even
for
know
sure.
What that was. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, I got to go on the Great Tom's channel. I'm like, the Great Tom. I'm like, it's like, Midnight's Edge. Like, oh,
yeah.
But all right. Oh no, it's a bomb. Like blows up roses or whatever. That's weird.
These Yancey Street guys are menaces. It's like it's one thing to not like the Thing, but to scare like Sue and stuff, it's like
WTF Yancey Street Gang.
A-holes.
Oh, I just found a GIF that I should have had from the very beginning, and I only found it today, but Avon clapping.
So clap. Yeah.
That's the best. Clobby gave me two things that'll be there for my whole life, and Blake 7 was one, and Avon is my favorite character. Like I think he's my favorite character on television ever. I still like Spock, but like, man, Avon's just the best. And of course, getting me to read Legion. So those are the two things. Not a bomb. Yeah, there's my Avon phone case, and I have Superman 3 as my.
Yeah.
Superman 3, the greatest movie ever, next to Superman 1 and 2. All right.
One day I'll bring over my Superman 3 card case, and we'll just open all of them up, and
Oh my God, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do a weekend. We'll just
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I have the set anyways. It's
yeah. I need to get the set.
Yeah.
I need to get the set. Yeah, we should for sure do that. That'd be great. And I was going to send you these. I'm due. So I did the comic. I fixed up the comic, but I'm fixing it up even more. I showed Dan some pages that I've been working on to fix up the Superman 3 comic adaptation.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, okay, so whatever. We've got. So now he's he's not called Trapster yet. That's later tonight. So what's his name? Paste Pot Pete.
Paste Pot Pete. Yeah.
Paste Pot Pete. Yeah, I just know Trapster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
I know
Paste Pop
mostly
Pete.
from Acts of Vengeance, where everyone just called him Paste Pot Pete.
That's rude
Yeah,
because he would have already changed his name by then.
they should recollect all those. But anyway,
Yes, Acts of Vengeance is something I was planning on talking about as well.
yeah. Well, I had suggested, like, if you want to do a longer one, yeah, we could do Acts of Vengeance. It's about 70 comics.
What do you guys think about that in the chat? Acts of Vengeance. Did you guys like that? Let me know.
Like, we love Acts of Vengeance.
I
I
think it's a
know
cool
a lot
idea.
of people don't, but it's like it's awesome, man. It's like a fight an issue. So
Yeah, it's massive
and
fights.
Spider-Man gets cosmic powers for no reason, and yeah. Anyway,
The reason is that it's awesome.
yeah.
So Sandman gets paid, whatever. I'll just say Trapster.
Yeah.
I don't like his name is too. It's like a chip with that. She sells
Triple
brother.
P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PvP. Try something if I dare ya. It's like, stop both of you. I didn't call this meeting for you to beat up each other. What? It's like, here's the backstory. Dun, dun, dun.
Like another I can't remember what the comic is. Someone in the chat will know, but
Yeah, Strange Tales.
Strange
I guess
Tales,
Strange
yeah.
Tales 118.
Yeah.
So it's like he's shooting his pasting crap. They grab this guy. It's like, okay. So there's the three of them. It's like we need a female to be the. So there's the three of them, the three guys. Like, we need a woman to have on here so the woman could fight the woman.
I guess, yeah. Is that the real practical reason? It's like, well, I'm not fighting a woman. We need a woman to fight the woman. Yeah.
Yeah. I've killed people, but other than that, yes. Who could we get? We get this badass girl, Medusa. Medusa's awesome in these.
Cool,
I gotta say, like,
with her invincible hair or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have the bust of Medusa. It's pretty neat. It's like, so she's like this, and then the entire thing is like her hair going everywhere or whatever.
Yeah.
It's terrible to dust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the dusting trick for your display?
It's makeup brush.
Makeup kit. Yeah, makeup brush. Oh,
Yeah.
when I saw that on YouTube, I'm like, this is the greatest thing on YouTube ever.
Yeah, so she's got this like cave woman outfit, but later on she has a super outfit. So how big is that bus?
How big is that bus? It's there. I can go, and I also have the dreaded Medusa Funko Pop, which was a limited one, but they made one. So I was like, I can't believe they made a Medusa.
There's
Funko.
one I was considering getting, actually. The only Funko Pop I'll ever buy. It was a Viewmaster one, where it's Viewmaster as a person, but it looked pretty cool. So anyway,
okay,
yeah,
Double D. All right, so they're like, back to thing with getting the gifts and all that. Oh, Sue, what's going on? It's like more chaos. So Johnny's gonna make this cool multicolored
it's
fire
super random.
thing.
It doesn't factor into anything. It's like, I'm gonna make, instead of fireworks, it's like colored powder with my fire and do a thing. You'll never hear about it ever again. Anyway, Strange Tales 110.
Oh, that's a packed issue. When Strange Tales ended, I wouldn't mind doing Doctor Strange. When Strange Tales ended and Doctor Strange got his own series, I have the entire run, baby. I have the entire run. I have Doctor Strange number 1 to 80. I think it was 80 issues. I've got the entire damn run. I'm so happy with that collection, and it fits beautifully. And I got my guys to make me a blue short box.
Yeah.
So it's a blue short box, and the whole thing goes right in it. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy, man. Some of those issues, the art is insane, crazy. And it's like, oh, we're fighting Nightmare. Like, oh my god, it's just crazy. I wouldn't mind doing
one where it's doctor spelled out, right? Or is it doctor or dr?
No, it's spelled out.
Spelled out. Yeah, that's the good one. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the good one. Yeah, the good one. Yeah, not the dr. It's
There's
the
a
full
DR
Doctor
one as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that one. It was originally a Human Torch villain. Oh, and Strange Tales, yes. I have all of Strange Tales on digital. And I was reading them, and they were pretty damn cool. I also just got the entire Warlord, Mike Grell.
Awesome. Yeah.
So if you need any of those, I got first issue special, which is the first Warlord. And I also got John Carter of Mars, the Marvel one. So
The
I
Marvel
got that
one?
too.
Yeah, I have all those. So
Yeah.
like the
So,
real ones.
The
So,
real ones? Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
I did a whole video on it.
yeah. Oh, okay. Did I see that? Yeah, I think I did see that
You
video.
must
Okay.
have, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
So anyway, so he's doing his stuff here, making the fireworks. Here's the guys. Whoosh.
That's the
Oh,
costume I know, man. With the
Yeah.
helmet and the thing, and yeah.
Do I have that easily available? I'm not sure if I have it easily available.
He's always the constant in the Frightful Four. Like there's other guys, like Dragon Man joins, and and all of that.
Wizard is awesome.
At one point, but yeah.
I made a wizard.
Awesome here. She comes in and they're like, "Yeah, this is awesome." It's like, we thought he was making you up, but this is cool.
And she's got the cool costume and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! Look at this, man! This is crazy. Everyone's here, like, oh, it's the
So
friggin...
there's weird X-Men continuity bullshit happening here. So it's like, at this point, the X-Men, being part of Professor X's group was a secret. So people know who the X-Men are, but they don't know that they're associated with Professor X, even though his name is Professor X. But yeah, it's a thing. They scrub that out later. But here it's all awkward. Iceman's like, we have to pretend like we don't know who Professor X is. Like he's telling you, the reader. Yeah. It's like, yeah, this isn't working, guys. It's like, if you have to have a thought balloon explaining the scenario, then
that's weird.
Yeah.
All right, here comes. I mean, the wizard to me was just one of the wickedest guys ever. He just looks cool to me.
He's not used. He's not part of the A-list villains, but to me, he always was. He's a big part of the Acts of Vengeance.
He's my only Fantastic Four in package figure from the time. I think it's the first figure. Like,
what, from the cartoon figures?
Yeah, let me see. Wingless Wizard.
Because those cartoon figures are pretty cool. It's basically a Fantastic Four line. Like you wouldn't think it's just cartoon.
It's the one with like the hands look a little bit big.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if I can. Oh, maybe I can get him out. I'll see how it is. I have 2 Jack Kirby shelves. I have one Jack Kirby shelf, which is just Fantastic Four, but he couldn't fit on that shelf. Mm-hmm. So then I got a second Jack Kirby shelf, which is other things besides Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Although he's there, but whatever. And the Medusa bus is there, so it's like it's just below. It's just off camera. You can't see it. It's like right there.
Right. Yeah.
It's next to my Rob Liefeld shelf. Clobby would not be happy about that. But the Kirby one is above the Rob Liefeld one, so it's okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm like such a I'm a very polarizing. I love Jack Kirby. Yeah. Jack Kirby's the greatest thing. I also love Rob Liefeld. What? He's terrible. I'm like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, he admitted that like he likes his fandom, right?
Yeah.
Which is infectious.
Oh yeah, these are great.
Yeah, these made him into an A-lister for a bit. But he's kind of fallen off. I don't know if he appear. I don't really read a lot of Marvel now, but when I do, I never see him.
I don't read much Marvel, but when I do, I don't.
Yeah. When I do, I really feel bad about it. Like I had pulled Vengeance of the Moon Knight, and
Right.
And I just took it off my pull. I was like, I don't even know why I did this. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I gave him the Cora Jade.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's using Medusa's hair to paste his the thing, and then
this didn't sit well with me. I guess Paste Pot Pete's paste can beat the thing. Is bullcrap.
Well, I guess they spray the
Sue is able to destroy it with her force field powers.
I think he's caught off guard. It's like they so she turns the light off. He's like, "What the hell?" And then he gets up, and then as soon as he's pasted up, he sprays him really quick. So maybe it was just.
Yeah,
I think it was just so fast. Like I feel like he should be able to break that. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I think it's just so fast. It's like boom, boom, boom. It's like it was targeted. Like lights off, spray. What? Psh, right, done. Like it was just fast. And And then, they get her, invisible shield, booyah, how you like them apples? And here they all come. Stretch, he's coming out of the kitchen. I was making a sandwich, you piece of trash. It's like, whoosh, Sandman comes in, sands him down. These are the sands of time. He rolls out the carpet. He's like a carpet now or something. That's weird.
Yeah, he's a carpet or something. And then he's running out of gimmickry. And then he gets pasted because that paste beats everything.
Yep. Paste
it
and
beats
sand.
all the battle beasts. It beats everything. It's like
yeah, paper, rock, scissors, paste.
Yeah.
It's like, you did paste, man. That always wins. Like,
yeah.
And then what was the one from that show? I don't like Big Bang Theory that much. So at least I like the first couple. But Spock's lizard. It's like lizard Spock. Paper, rock, scissors, lizard Spock. Lizard eats paper. Paper covers rock. Rock breaks scissors. And like Spock outthinks lizard or something like that.
Stupid. Refutes lizard. I don't know.
Yeah, and like scissors stab Spock or whatever. Like
there's a backlash for that show now, eh?
Oh yeah.
The thing is, it's your traditional sitcom, and I think a newer generation is stunned and appalled that like there's canned laughter, because now we have footage of what the show was before the canned laughter. So there is a studio audience, but they're not laughing at anything, and so they have footage of the people doing their jokes and stuff, and it's like there's nothing, and then they put the laughter in, but there being nothing makes a joke even worse. It's like when Raj calls out one girl fat all the time, and like there's mega laughter in the laugh track, but like when you see it live performed for an audience, they're like appalled. But anyway, yeah.
Appalled.
Anyhow,
you're appalled.
Yeah,
that was from is that Few Good Men?
Oh,
with Jack Nicholson. You're appalled. I know it's Jack Nicholson saying you're appalled.
Yeah.
You're appalled. It's like, all right. Jack. I don't know if I've seen A Few Good Men about 47 times.
Yeah.
You've seen that, right?
Yeah, I've seen A Few Good Men.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a great movie. Yeah.
Oh, he is on fire in that movie.
Yeah, that was made because that was a blockbuster with big stars. That was made in a time when like you could make an intriguing story sell. And like people flock to see it, right? But,
they wrote a script. They don't write scripts anymore.
Yeah.
They just film anything they want.
Yeah.
And
then they take old IP. IPs are a thing. It's like, yeah, but you're not like, anyway.
I just watched a video of like some of the shills defending Acolyte episode 3.
I can't do it. I'll watch it eventually, but yeah.
Yeah, I like pouches too. By the way,
I like pouches.
I like Wizard. I'd love to use the Wizard in like a film because he's so cool. Like he has all these cool gadgetry things.
Well, and he do all sort. I don't even know what his power set is. He can fly, and he's just got gadgets and stuff, right?
Yeah, he can make it like. I like
he's got bombs in his head or whatever.
Yeah, I mean this guy's on fire. I just started doing the Star Trek Enterprise reviews, and I love Enterprise because there's gadgets. There's like the phase pistols. There's like they've all got cool stuff. I'm like, oh man, I want all of these. Like I love gear, like So he's just like a geared up guy. Oh, then he jumps through. Oh, there's Alicia, and she takes the flare gun, and Johnny wants to buy a car. At least he's not flamed on buying a car.
Yeah,
that could be deceiving. The audience may have laughed.
That's
the first
true.
But if they're on the 4th or the 5th, yes, that is true, D-Bud. That is a good point.
And then they have to just put it over the best take or whatever. Yeah.
Sean, were you in it? Were you in Rob's Room's audience or no? No. Yeah, no. You didn't do that in university. So Sean and I attended the same university and had some of the same courses, but we didn't know each other, which is weird.
Yeah.
We met each other at Rogers at a TV station that we both worked on or volunteered at. Sorry. Anyways, but I was actually part of a studio audience without it being there. So they just filmed reaction shots of us being a studio audience. Mm-hmm. And so the guy would come and say, okay, pretend there was something really funny. Ha 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 ha. It's like, okay, now pretend that there was something super, this is the funniest thing you've ever heard. You're like, oh my God. Ha, ha, right? And they're like, okay, now just generic laughter. Ha ha ha. And it's like, okay, now just do like 5 seconds of clapping.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. That's all I did for 2 hours, and they just taped it on. And they inserted it. I made it on TV. I saw myself on TV. It was called Rob's Room.
No,
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it on YouTube, Sean. I'll send it to you. But I was on that show because they went to the audience. And like, oh, there's me.
yeah.
Anyway, so he's buying a car here or checking out a car. Sees the Fantastic Four symbol, the 4. Gotta go, flame on. Whoosh. Medusa's got the hair's up Alicia. And Wizard's got.
Now we're really evil. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my god! So like, this is cool. It's like so he tethers them all together. This is diabolical.
Yeah.
He tethers them all together and then throws them using one of his flotation discs. Throws them into space.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And they're just floating up and up and up. What's RR say? Funny episodes. Yep.
Yeah, but real comic fans wouldn't have enjoyed the ridicule and all the comic stuff they got wrong. Yeah, that's where I turned off. I was like, this isn't made by geeks. Nothing's respectful. So yeah,
like Sheldon would never say these things. You know what I mean? Like he would push, like they were making fun of Aquaman, and I'm like, but Sheldon would point out several times where Aquaman was dark with the death of the boy. Peter David's run of Aquaman, like he didn't push. He didn't say, yeah, but Jim Aparo's art is like absolutely breathtaking in those.
Yeah,
in those
but like studio audiences don't know who Jim.
Right. So Sheldon doesn't feel like a real, like none of them feel like actual geeks. They're just fake geeks. Hey, Bobby.
Yeah. And when they went to the comic store, they would like go through the same 2 bins or whatever and just do this. Yeah. And it's like, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
what is this? Yeah, like you were there last week. They didn't replenish the comics, so yeah. Anyway,
and we know that the new comics wouldn't be back there. So if you're buying
that's not new comics too. I didn't understand. They really didn't understand any of it. But yeah.
Anyway. Don't just turn it off. Okay, the torch. Yeah, here he comes. Dun, dun, dun. Just tried to sand him. Stop him, you fools! He's too fast.
Yeah. Once again, there's a story where Torch is out of it and comes back and everyone's defeated and he has to like take care of business.
Yeah.
Like this is happening a bit now.
So he grabs Wizard and they go into the ship.
Yeah.
Spat. Sorry, you missed him. It's like, all right. No, that is not a text. That is an email. Oh, new movie posters. There's a movie poster warehouse somewhat close to my place where they get original posters, which is the only thing I buy. Like, see, for example, I have Superman 3 right there.
Superman 3 up there, yeah.
That's the real poster, original from that time. And rolled, because they did folded versions as well, but I got a rolled one. So.
Is your 4 original as well? Or?
Hell yeah. I have
4 is an awesome poster, man. It's so cool. Yeah,
I've got one not original, it's a reprint, folded reprint. I don't have anything for 2, but Superman 3 and 4 are both originals. I have all my posters that you see at my place, Sean. Most of the ones are originals, unless I paste them on the wall, like that. Wonder Woman is not original, and I have Sucker Punch. Oh, I apologize.
Well, you like it. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's baby doll, so it is cool.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, he what's his face? Reed makes this little blanket around them
of oxygen. I don't know where the oxygen's coming from to make the bubble, but hey, at least they acknowledge the science of it. Like he can't breathe now and all that.
Right, and he pulls and they take the disc off.
Johnny takes the Fretful Force ship up there to get him.
Right. When I showed that Sucker Punch poster, I lost 2 viewers. So they're like, oh, that's hilarious. It could just be a coincidence. I don't know.
Yeah.
There is a time delay, I think, on live streams. Come back. I'm not showing it anymore. Come back. That is hilarious. Okay, so anyway, Sandman's becoming all like crusty. Hanging out on the outside here, and he's like, no, don't do anything. It's like, I'll try, Reed, I'll try. So she puts an invisible force field around the whole entire jet, man. That's wicked. And then she lands it pretty much. That knocks her out, though.
Yeah.
It's like just too much.
Yeah, she cushions. Yeah, it's a lot, but like, holy crap, her power set's pretty crazy.
For sure.
Like, she really rounds out the team, right? You know,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Well, like I said, man, he's like just ahead with sand. It's like, all right, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. No, you're not. Invisible One grabs the gun. There's Medusa. It's like, it must be the Invisible Girl. So, yep. Thwap. Then she used the gun on the hair. Oh, that's gonna be to get out.
You'll never get out.
You need Head and Shoulders.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to use Head and Shoulders or whatever. It's like one thing they. Yeah, the Avengers are still there. They're still hanging out.
Yeah. Sheldon describes Superman saving Lois in Superman 1978 and gets it wrong.
Oh, that is a sin.
He doesn't rescue anyone when she dies.
Wizard baby, I've got the figure of him, the original figure from that like time in the package.
Yeah.
I love Wingless Wizard. I think I've got a wallpaper for him.
Yeah.
I actually made an iPhone. Hold on a second. I'm sure it's here. Unless did I delete that? Hold on. I should have this. I got a few Fantastic Four iPhone wallpapers I made. Oh, maybe I don't have the wizard on here. I'll see if I can share. Oh, I do have it. Thought so. I made an iPhone wallpaper for the wizard.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So it's like because the time goes here.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
And then I also did this one. That's the wizard fighting with Crystal.
That's cool.
I have this comic. It's where Crystal joins Fantastic Four because Sue's pregnant, or I don't know if she's pregnant or if she's taking care of the kids already. They may have already been born, but yeah, wizard. But I like Medusa. She's wicked. Anyways, yeah, this is brutal in the hair, man. That's the worst. 81. Yeah, there you go. It's on my shelf there.
Yeah.
So,
and we'll get to that eventually, but yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I have a Crystal, but I love Crystal. Clobby doesn't like her. He doesn't like Quicksilver. I will remember to point that out that he doesn't. I love Quicksilver. I got a Quicksilver tattoo.
Yeah.
I love Quicksilver. I think I love Crystal. And she broke Johnny's heart. I know, and he was upset over that. But she's definitely cool. And you have that issue too. Nice. Yes. Yeah, I just liked the cover. I just like it's all red, but just her in yellow, and it's like, very stylized. She's pregnant, yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah, she's pregnant.
Yeah,
she feels.
When I first read Fantastic Four, She-Hulk was part of it, but I knew she wasn't supposed to be.
Me too.
But it was neat, whatever. And then later on there was like the female thing. I can't remember her name now, but. Somebody in chat will say, but yeah.
Fan outsider will probably know.
Yeah.
Or D-Bud might know.
Yeah.
All right, don't miss it. So they escape.
They escape and it's like, they'll be back or whatever.
They'll be back tonight.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait long. They'll be back tonight. All right. So before we go on to that, let's take a look at the poll.
Yep. Sharon Ventura, yes.
17 votes. We have 82% for the Frightful Four. Scroll Guy did get a vote, and Diablo got a couple votes. So there you go. Let's check the fundraiser, please, just to see how we're going. 14,259. So 14,259. That's where we're at now.
Wow.
Hey, this guy, I saw him on here. Somebody had donated, so there you go. We're so close to the end there. Oh my god, I just realized the actress who plays Medusa in the Inhumans TV show, which was not good.
Yeah,
she's the one who played Zatanna in Small. I think it was in Small, and she's in Reacher season 2.
Oh wow,
that's the girl. And Reacher played Aquaman in Smallville.
Yeah.
So that's a small Smallville reunion.
That unsold pilot as well, I think.
Yeah.
It was him and Ving Rhames or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was that her? Is that her name? That doesn't sound like her name.
Surinder Swan.
Let me see. Oh yeah, you're right. It is her name. I guess. Yeah, that is.
All right, Comic Relief Crusader.
Okay, cool, man. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for popping in.
All
right. All right. So, Sean, what do you got? Wait, what? Sean, please make sure you subscribe to Sean. Sean, what's going on your channel? Let us know while we're still here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be putting up more Star Wars stuff, but from the classic era, from the golden era of Star Wars. I'm clinging on more and more to like the Star Wars of my childhood, with the original trilogy and all that, the trading cards, the comics, the coloring books, all that fun stuff that made the phenomenon special. So I'll be doing more of that and comic reviews. I got new comics today. One of them, Savage Dragon. Sorry.
Sure. You owe everyone an apology on this stream.
Yeah.
I apologize on behalf of Sean.
I can't believe that. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. You
it is crazy, and it's just too. I can't do it. Thank you, Slade. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Yeah. So yeah, tune in. Lots of cool stuff coming.
All right. Oh, I can't. It's just too weird.
All right,
let's continue on here.
Fantastic Four, volume only, number 37. This was released January 12th, 1965, but cover dated April 1965. Penciled, plotted, written, created, dreamed of by Jack Kirby, inked by Chick Stone, lettered by Artie Simic, and coffee and sandwiches, Stanley.
There was one of the Dean Martin roasts.
Yeah.
There was I think it was Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
She came on and she's like, I can't remember who it was she was making fun of. Like, damn it, I can't remember who it was. It was one of these older guys. It was really funny. I can't remember who it was, but she's like, he's such a great guy. Always comes on set. Always brings tons of muffins and donuts, and he always sells out. And it's just great. And it's like, what? So what sells out? It's like always brings coffee and donuts, and he always sells out. It's just fantastic.
I've got 2 DVDs of those, and they have tons of specials on there.
Oh my god!
One of them I bought specifically because the Mr. T one was on there, and. Yep. People nowadays, because we're so politically correct now, those are hard to watch. It's like they don't hesitate with the race jokes. I
know.
Like, and everyone's mega laughing. It's like, what the hell?
But they have that guy. Oh, what's the guy? The black comedian. I've seen a bunch that have like they've got. Oh, he's a black comedian. It's not Richard Pryor or whatever. Like it's like we know who he is. And like he's on there and he's dishing the jokes right back, saying, "Oh, you white folks and all this." It's great.
Like Paul Mooney did that. I don't know.
I also watched an old. I'll say this. We'll move on. There was a Mr. T. I was watching some 18 clips, and there was like, so he comes in with Face to the guy's like, "Oh, hey gentlemen, would you guys like some coffee?" And Face like, "Oh, that would be wonderful, thank you." He's like, "How do you like your? How would you like it?" And then Mr. T's like, "In a cup, fool."
I just see him because the thing is he delivered his line so quickly. In a cup, fool. Like,
I literally laughed for the next like 10 minutes. It's like,
you remember that? Okay, I'll say this and we'll move on. Remember that anti-drug commercial where like he gets mad at the camera and he's like, "What are you doing? Taking drugs?" And he's like choking her, and then it goes down like he's on top, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And then there's people looking over. It's like, just don't do drugs. And he caps off with a smile like he's friendly, but he just murdered a cameraman. Like, anyway,
that's great. FK just I saw you. I'm gonna watch that later. It's Pat Morita. Thanks, man. I gotta check that out. That's hilarious. So FK just sent me something. What did we? Okay.
Red Fox. I know Pat Morita worked for Red Fox. He did a great impression of him too.
He messed with.
And some Thundra and some lady during the Bendis years.
Okay.
This issue was adapted, in the '67 Fantastic Four cartoon, but without any reference to Sue and Johnny's father.
Right. San, how's it going?
Stan Lee.
Yes, yeah.
Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, yeah. It's like what Bruce Lee had all those imitators. It was like Bruce Lee or Bruce Lee or whatever.
Yeah. At Starbucks. Oh, cool.
Tall and black. Yes. Oh my God. That was from. Was that from Jackie Brown? Hey, you know what I watched? Steve showed me this, but I'm pretty sure you bought this for him. Or if you didn't buy this for him, I will literally. I'm so confident I will end this stream right now if you did not buy this for him. It was a 2-pack.
Okay.
Billy D. Williams as it was the Take.
I bought that for him.
Of course.
He showed you the Take. It's a great movie, man. Did you like it?
I hadn't seen that one. Oh, I loved it. I hadn't seen that one.
No, so he's younger there, and he's got this addiction to sourdough bread, and and he's so cool and suave. And the whole point of that movie is everybody's on the take.
Yes.
So now you're like, which one's gonna come out on top? And there's that one guy at the end that you think is all innocent, but he's not.
He's
like,
not.
Oh no! But then it's a great movie.
He's I want 50%. He's like 50% of what? It's like it's gone, buddy. Like your pay pig or whatever.
Yeah. It's cool. Right. And Billy D. Williams was a thing before Empire. Like he's big
awesome
star.
in that. That was a great performance.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a blaxploitation, but it's not blaxploitation at all. It's just a cool crime movie.
Yeah, it's not really a blaxploitation movie. And it was funny too because even Steve was like, "Well, it's not really blaxploitation." I was like, "Okay, I don't care. Like it's Billy D. I haven't seen it.
It's in a pack with like Black Cannon or something like that.
Yeah, and that one is a blaxploitation movie.
Yeah, that's totally blaxploitation.
That's Jim Brown, so that's like a super hardcore blaxploitation movie.
Yeah,
but Billy D. Williams wasn't. It wasn't too. It was just a regular movie.
I thought it was a refreshing, great 70s crime picture.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The Take, everyone. Anyway,
Take, yes, with Billy D. Williams. Alrighty. So I love this like random machine here that's like destroying shit. It's like oops, I didn't set it up properly. There's always shenanigans here with these. Fantastic.
You didn't set this up properly. We just ruined a whole suit. So
I got the Kirby machine going here.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this. Ooh, Alicia baby. Whoa. Looking good. Lady Sings the Blues. I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, so Lady Sings the Blues is the movie that made him a superstar, and then they followed it up with Mahogany, I think.
That one I've heard of that.
And it's funny because I have the Jeffersons. There's an episode there. I always dig out that one episode where he's the guest star, and he's a huge star, and like they make a big deal about it. And this is before he was announced for Empire. So yeah, I feel like Empire killed his career because after that we tried to put him in big blockbuster action things, and he was always a leading man romantic type, So anyway,
he was he's a good actor.
Yeah.
All right, so they're doing preparations. Here's like some more Kirby vehicles. This guy's pretty cool. So this guy's he's a Skrull. He's not a super Skrull, but he's a Skrull. But he was the one that was responsible for the death of Sue and Johnny's father.
Yeah, Franklin.
So that comes into play. Franklin is the name of Sue's kid. She names him after the
father. Yeah.
Valeria, right? Or was there an origin to Valeria's name? I don't know. I always thought like Valeria. That's Conan.
Yeah. But it's like these Skrulls look more human, and then the other Skrulls look like more like fish-eyed alien.
I couldn't tell. Yeah, I couldn't tell. Was there supposed to be like a class, like different kind of Skrull? Maybe.
I don't know.
So they want to go. The storyline is that they want to go and bring the killer of Sue, Franklin Storm. They want to bring him to justice. So they've got to go to the Skrulls' homeworld and get him. Nighthawks, I've got that.
It's
one.
Cool, yeah.
We have that on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I should have that on. I think I have that on Blu-ray. I have to check. Stallone. Yeah, sorry, I missed that. Yeah, Blast. Which one? Blast. Number one with a bullet. See, wow, you guys have seen all these. I haven't seen any of these. I've only seen if it's a. I haven't seen too many Billy D. If he was in blaxploitation movies.
Yeah.
Um,
He's
mostly,
a great actor to watch. So yeah, anything that he was in the 70s is pretty cool. So
yeah, he is. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, okay. So they're like, oh, we got to go bring him to justice. Like da-da-da. So they get in the ship and they go through. Yeah, sure. Let's get to the planet.
And then they go through some weird warp or whatever to get there.
Yeah, they go through some warping. It's like,
He's
all
got
right.
this mega Kirby device to do it,
Yeah, there's a super Kirby device
helmet.
here.
Yeah.
Subspace. See, here we are. This is subspace. And then there's the Skrull Galaxy.
They kind of use something like this in the MCU, but it's more like this honeycomb-looking weird thing, which I think was from the modern comics, but was taken from this. So, yeah.
Trying to see if there's a Medusa figure. Oh, there was a Medusa figure.
There must be, yeah.
Oh, it's terrible. It looks terrible. Why is it so terrible? Anyway. All right. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Kirby.
yeah, the Kirby collage, yeah.
Kirby collage, man. This is awesome. Going through space.
Yeah, it's neat, like you would cut and paste and,
This
But
is
the
cool.
thing is that I think the printing of the time doesn't do those justice.
No.
Um,
Yeah. Oh, Final Come Down. That one I know. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't realize. Yeah. I might own that. I might own that already. I have a few. I have like a mega pack of. It was like 20 blaxploitation movies in one. I mean, I wouldn't even. I can't even.
I got this at Walmart. It's a 10-pack of cowboy movies. It was like $5.
I'll check. Oh, my Walmart has zero DVDs now.
Oh yeah, ours has tons. I don't, maybe they're all coming here. But this is all stuff I've never seen before. Although I saw Tomahawk and Comanche Territory. I saw those. But
Yeah, no, I don't have any of those. Blair is a name because at one point she's supposed to be the daughter of Sue and Dr. Doom and alternate future. Oh, okay. Wow. All right. So that Clobby might not ever seen one down, two to go. No, let me look it up.
It sounds familiar.
One down, two to go. Oh my God! Yeah. Okay. No, I've not seen this, but it might be on my blaxploitation pack that I have. But Oh my God, buddy, that Ironhide, you saved the day. I'm watching this ASAP. Holy crap! I just saw the poster. I don't need to see anything else. The poster, I was like, oh my God. Hell yes. I have a blaxploitation movie book going through all the roots and everything. Richard Roundtree. No, I saw the poster, buddy. Look at the names on this. Roundtree, Kelly, Brown, Williamson. That's the ultimate. We're gonna have to do a blaxploitation stream now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get canceled if I do it though. You guys know that. So I'll do it. That'll be the last stream I ever do. I will be canceled instantaneously. It's like it doesn't so I might be canceled now by
holy crap. Yeah, no, I'm looking at the poster now.
Well, I'll get that thing tonight.
We saw a movie together. It was Three the Hard Way.
Yeah.
And that's awesome, but like it's a similar
no Roundtree.
Like at the end, was it Fred Williamson jumps through a window and like does a roll and then ends with like a pose with a gun up like that, and Jason jumped out of his seat and was like, oh.
They don't understand how to make we'll say this week we gotta move on, but like they don't understand how to do when they say they want representation. When they say that word, they don't understand what it means. What it means is that representation. When they say we need to have all this, they don't understand what the word means. What it means is you want someone awesome. Not like here's a loser. Here's a bunch of loser characters that do nothing and stand around. Oh, it's all representation.
Yeah,
but the characters suck
because it's a woman or it's a whatever. It's like
right.
That's not how you do any character.
Any character.
Have you read a book? Have you seen a movie? Like, what are you doing?
No. Literally, the people who made Acolyte have not seen movies.
No,
they've not seen anything. They haven't seen a movie. I've checked.
I've seen so many reviews of that. We'll say this and we'll move on. But
Okay, we gotta move on. Yes.
I've seen so many reviews of that where people make the same exact suggestion. They say like, why wouldn't you just have flashbacks every so often in the episodes? Why make a whole half hour of this and it still amounts to nothing? Like it's like, have you never seen a TV show before?
Nope, they've
Like,
never
come
seen
on.
one.
Anyway,
I can guarantee they didn't, because nothing. Did you watch episode 3?
I saw
Okay.
it, but
Okay.
okay.
Okay. No. Okay.
My wife watched Russian Doll, and
right.
and that's
Oh yeah.
that's Leslie Headland, and
Yeah.
I watched it, and it's a competent show. It's good. It's, and I don't know why you can't just take that and move it here. Like, maybe so she's taking credit for someone else's work. I don't know, but like,
No, they want to change. They want to change Star Wars to mold it to what they want. That's the problem. That Russian doll thing, no one gives a crap about that.
yeah, but it's
Caesar,
better made. Yeah.
Black Caesar, I know. Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
I can do a Black Sweater.
Okay.
Yeah, but okay, we gotta move on. I will get. Yeah, Bronx Warrior. I love Bronx Warriors, buddy.
Yeah,
I got that sucker right there. It's right there. Love Blanc. Okay. We got. I think Ironheart. Do we don't know. We're not friends, and I feel like we need to know each other more. Like, could not be reached as a personal friend of mine. Like, outside, FK's becoming a friend because we message back and forth. But we need to hang out more. There's a lot of stuff that I don't talk about on streams because I'm going to get canceled if I start talking about it. All right.
They're just cool movies.
I know that's what could not be reached. Just saying, but when your face is on there, my face is going to appear.
We see his face.
You see his effing face. And anyway, and I'm super white. I can't get any whiter. Like,
I'm kind of dark. It's like, yeah. I don't know.
My lighting is like, this is like, that's kind of normal. Like, this is the lighting gets too high.
Well, some of our friends on here, like Gray or someone.
Yeah, I got to get like some black.
You could talk about blaxploitation.
Yeah. I'll know more than the people on the thing. All right,
that's true. Yeah. I've got Oscar Michaud movies. That balances it out. He was a indie filmmaker in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s. But,
so there you go. Yeah. All right. So they land on the planet, and there's these little guys here, and then they're immediately attacked, but Sue blocks them. Here come the Skrulls. Now these are the less human-y kind of.
Yeah,
Skrulls.
they're the fish face Skrulls. I like them. Yeah.
So the guns actually remove their powers.
Right. Here's where the hijinks before actually have a callback and do something useful later on. Because the hijinks before were about the gun that makes you more powerful. So
yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm not highlighting that comment. Could not be read. That's how.
That's not going to be the name of the video.
No, hell no. That's not going to be the name of anything. There's going to be films of a different color. No. All right. WAP. This is funny. He broke the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Because he punches and it says WAP. Guys, this is crazy. This actually blew me away. And I actually read the first maybe 30 or no. Yeah, I think I read up to like issue 30 or something. So then we're officially now past New Comics. I went back when Fantastic Four had come out. I was buying on digital when the Fantastic Four stick movie came out. They did a sale on digital, so I bought everything. I bought the first 60 issues on digital for like whatever price it was, and I read about 30 or so. So we're officially past what I've read. So everything that I'm reading now, I've never read ever, like in my entire life ever. So I was like, oh shit. He said WAP. He's like, oh, normally I get something like a Baroon, but I only got a WAP. I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool. Like,
yeah,
a little bit of breaking the fourth wall there. That's kind of neat. This guy peeks in the window. Hey, what's going on in here? You got to tell my father.
Yeah.
It's a Morat. It's a Morat. Morat. I'm a Morat. I'm a Morat. Morat, you've got to tell my father that you captured these guys. No, of course I'll tell him. Yeah, it's all good. I'll tell him, no problem. Then she leaves the room. He's like, I'm not going to tell her father nothing. I'm not going to tell her anything. It's like I'm gonna rule the Skrulls and be the Skrulliest Skrull of all the Skrulls in Skrulltown. And then the Queen. So they're back lamenting their the woes. They come out. Oh, here come the guns. Shoot them. And then Reed's like, no, I'll join you. Join us. You'll join them? Oh my God. It's like, yes. It's like, Reed, why would you join with these guys? Shut up, Sue. You don't understand how awesome it is to be a Skrull and join up with them. And they're like, okay, buddy, if you make any moves, we're going to shoot you. And then they go to the king, who's playing a video game.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
It's a video game, right? Like he's playing some kind of game or something.
I thought he was watching. Oh no, he is playing a game. Yeah,
it was like he's playing a game or something to me.
This is the '60s. They had no concept of video game consoles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
okay, so he's playing a game, and then she's like, "Oh, what about my boyfriend Morat, who captured the Fantastic Four? Isn't that great?" He's like, "What? He never told me he captured the Fantastic Four." She's like, "Oh, I think maybe it just slipped his mind. I don't know. He was going to tell you."
This smacks of high treason.
Treason.
Yeah.
Right?
Treason. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get in this Kirby vehicle and drive over this Kirby landscape.
Yeah.
I like this guy a lot.
Yeah.
Actually. He's pretty
he looks
awesome.
cool, and this weapon is cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah.
hey, update on the GoFundMe, $100 since last time we checked.
Oh,
$100
cool.
higher than last time we checked.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's like, I made this gun for you, sir. I was like, oh, great. I'm so stupid that I'm going to trust you that you made the gun I wanted. And so, so he's like, let me shoot the thing, for example. And, so they do. No, he gets Reed to do it, which is, it's like, dude, I guess they don't have movies and books there where, like, there's double crosses. They're like the guys from, oh man, what's the name of that? Three Body Problem. It's like they can't lie and they can't.
Yeah, like those dumb aliens. We can't lie. So screw you guys. It's like,
yeah. Well, then we'll win because you guys are idiots.
Yeah, you guys are idiots. Okay, well, no, that's not really a lie. Everything was good. Oh, okay.
Well, that was like 400 years of nothing. It's like we worried about this.
I guarantee you that series ends with the aliens landing and they just get shot and they're dead. And then that'd be the best. It's like, yeah, we won. It's like,
I didn't read the second book yet. I should, but I only read the first book. Yeah.
No, I'm too busy with my Thongors and my.
Yeah. I'm too busy.
Anyway. All right. So he shoots them and it gives them their powers back. So that's the trick. So they lost their powers. And now they got their powers back.
Yeah. And he already made a gun like this, so he knew how to do it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Now they beat the crap out of everybody. Would they retcon the
Skrull Princess into having a son with Captain Marvel?
Oh, you know what? I've never read any original
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel, yeah. They're cool. With the Nega bands or bands,
Never read any of those. Never read any of Captain Marvel. I started with Carol Danvers, Ms. Marvel, and I like Carol Danvers. I like Ms. Marvel. I know the movie was not up to the standards for sure. Many flaws of that movie, but I like that character. I was hoping for a better movie.
Yeah,
it just didn't happen.
No.
But I like Monica Rambeau. Like, to me, it was Ms. Marvel or Binary or whatever.
Yeah.
And Monica Rambeau, and those were the two characters. And I liked both of those characters. And I never read any Marvel.
Yeah.
So technically, my Captain Marvel, not counting Shazam, would be Monica because that's the TSR version of her in the game.
I know her from Avengers at the time, like in the 80s. So to me, that's Captain Marvel. But
yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked her costume. She was. I like that she didn't know. Like it's like King Tut almost got hit on the head and then.
Yeah.
No, I've not read The Death of Captain Marvel. I know it's a big one. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. Yeah, no, I've never read it. All righty. So they get their powers back, and now it's Clobberin time. Rips this whole side. That's cool. Rips this thing in half.
It's cool.
Look at this guy. I like this guy's like pushes the get out of the way.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. That's from Demons 2. Oh no, Demons 1. Sorry.
Yeah, it's Demons 1. Yeah, no,
because that guy's still in Demons 2. But
he's in Demons 2. Yeah, and he became a demon in Demons 1, and then
No, they all come back. He's a coach, right? And
yeah, he's all normal in Demons too. I was like, hey.
He just walks around going, yeah, more energy, yeah, more power. It's like that's all he does. He just walks around. They cut to him, and he's like walking around. And he's like, more energy, more power. It's like,
I've got Demons 2 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. Demons 1 is a masterpiece. Demons 2 is like it's all right.
Fun, man. They come out of the TV or whatever.
Yeah, that's weird. That is super weird. I know.
It's
I remember
awesome.
watching it like, what the hell?
Because the city from part 1 is all just overtaken, and they can't do anything about it, so they just wall it off. Right. And they're like, we're inside the city, and of course they come out of the TV.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. So they're trying to hit Invisible Girl. Can't do shit. Knocks them all down. Throws them up. Juggles them in the air. Drops them. That's cool.
Dun, 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 dun. Anyway.
Big huge guns pointed. And this guy's like, you betrayed me. Oh, this is so cool.
So they try to shoot him, and then she gets in the way, but Sue saves her because she's like, I don't know, I like this one. I don't like the other one. And and so she gets protected.
So she puts an invisible barrier around her.
Yeah, but they shoot this guy. And then the Emperor Man is like, oh, crap, I think I just killed my daughter. And then they're like, no. This one saved your daughter. It's like, saved by a human. F this. And then he's like, we just want the guy who killed this one's father. And it's like, well, we just killed him. Now that's super convenient because he could just say that, but he's like, it's that one right there. We killed him. So hey.
Yeah, we're all even up now. Everything's good.
We're all evened up now. Yeah.
Sue could have saved them both. Yep. That is true, but she saved
but she doesn't know at that point that guy is responsible for the death of Franklin. So I don't know. Of her
it's just a coincidence, but what are you gonna do? I mean, it's a comic. It's a comic thingy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go home. Let's go back to Alicia. Here we are. This is so weird too. It's like he tornadoes them or whatever. Like,
yeah, they go and they're supposed to rehearse the wedding or whatever.
Yeah. There's Professor X, the minister. No. It's not Professor X. There you go. All right.
I'm
gonna do. It's like, all right, Sean, chat. It's the final comic of the night.
Final comic, and okay, so this is Fantastic Four, volume only, number 38, released February 11th, 1965. Cover date May 1965. Penciled, plotted, created by Jack Kirby, inked by Chick Stone, lettered by Sam Rosen, and stuff, a bunch of word balloons by Stan Lee.
All right. So before we get into this one, I just want to remind everybody that we are going to do the Legion live stream. That's going to continue indefinitely. That's going to be this Monday. I'm really looking forward to talking about these because I like these stories. It is going to be tough on the last one because I was so excited to talk about it with Clobby, but we're going to press on through it. So, and we are going to bring back, we're going to do the Transformers comics as well. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly, I think we have a date for that. I'll set up the stream momentarily, so that'll be the comics, and I have one icon that represents all the comics for Transformers. So this is the Marvel Comics Transformers.
Yeah.
And then of course we're going to continue doing Headmasters, and we're going to do Transformer Wars at the end of any Transformer stream with guys fighting each other. So there you go. All right. Did we miss anybody? More TV. Sue could have saved them both. Yeah, she helped. Yeah, she helped them. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mike Grell, baby. Yeah, Mike Grell. Oh, just awesome. So that's what got me pumped up for Warlord. I was like, oh, I got to get Warlord.
Yeah.
Look, people could smoke in aircraft. Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, look at Sandman.
I'm smoking right now here. Smoking is cool, even though it's bad and it makes you cough.
Smoking is cool. I know that it's bad, but like if I were terminal, I'd totally like smoke. I'd be like, like I want to experience it at least once.
It's just like they opened up a cannabis store right across the street from me. I was like, oh God, here we go.
Yeah, I don't
But
care about that. I want tobacco. I don't
yeah,
care.
no, and then I thought I was like, why is the property tax not going down? It's
Yeah.
like you make that property tax go down, guys.
Yeah.
All right, defeated by the frightful four and the trapster, baby, trapster. Look at this thing. This is a photograph.
Yeah. That they're standing on. Yeah. It's crazy.
They're standing on a giant photograph. Look at this cool guy.
It's a cool idea, that you look at it, it's like, oh yeah, what are they standing on? It's a photograph. It's a flat photograph that looks like it's a building or whatever.
This is the best. She scrubs his hair. That is so cool. I like this. And he's like, where are you going here? And then it's like, flame on. He's like, what's going on? This is my favorite hijinks because I feel like this would happen.
Yeah, and also Sue hasn't really been involved with hijinks. She's the more of a mother figure. Like, what are you two doing now? Yeah.
But she would do, man. If I did this to my wife, I would be destroyed. Oh my!
Yeah. We'll never mess up a woman's hair.
You'd be destroyed. Like, I just think
she do that to you is whatever, right?
Well, you can't. I got no hair.
Yeah.
What's that?
How big was the photo match?
I know.
Yeah.
So hijinks occur. He's gonna spank her.
Yeah. What the hell? I was like, does he actually do it? But yeah.
I think he's about to, and then he does it.
It looks like he's about to. Yeah.
And then she catches her. He wraps her around. Oh, all right, guys, this is getting too goofy for me. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm just leaving.
Hey, who's that guy? The torch. I'm Spanish. Who could this be? It's the Wizard of Oz. When next we meet the wingless wizard. Why is he like? I understand why he's called the wingless wizard, but that's just like just be the wizard.
It's stupid. It's like they go back to wizard anyways. So yeah.
Yeah, like just be the wizard.
The wingless wizard. Yeah. That's a Stan Lee thing. Anyway.
Yeah. We've got to call him the wingless wizard because he doesn't have wings. Like, but nobody has wings.
Wizard is not something we can. Yeah, he's probably like we can't really trademark that, but like the wingless wizard we can. It's like I know, but it's kind of dumb, Stan.
Right.
But yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Is the glue from your toupee seeping into your brain? Like, what's happening, man? Anyway.
Are you crazy? Is that your problem?
It's like all the hair dye ink and just, anyway.
Yeah, Sandman is awesome.
His transformation is amazing. Like Stan Lee. Like when you see him in the original cartoon, he's like regular Stan Lee without all the crap. So he's like a balding old man.
Right.
And then right after that, he dons the costume that we all know as Stan Lee today. But it's so night and day. Like he looks like a different person.
Yeah.
It's so put on. Anyways, whatever.
It's weird.
Yeah.
DC called the wizard. Yeah. So maybe they wanted to make him a bit different. That's a good point.
Anyway.
How come nobody does Ease On Down the Road for Wizard of Oz? I don't think anyone's going to do the Wiz. They should have called him the Wiz.
They made a Wiz movie and it kind of sucked, but but yeah. So anyway.
Well, I like the Wiz. You're talking about Michael Jackson?
I've never seen the stage play, but I heard it's way better because they cut out songs and they added new ones and stuff. But it looks like a cruddy TV movie.
Right. Yeah.
Michael Jackson doesn't do anything. It's like he's the most exciting dancer in the universe, and he doesn't dance in that film. So anyway,
that is true. Yeah, a little. Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
it's weird.
All right, so Sandman grabs him. Wizard, I defeated you pretty easily. Oh yeah, I could defeat you too with my cool new Chopster stuff. Brink. What the heck is this? Takes him down. She's like, "Ooh, I like your new name and costume, the Trapster. That sounds really cool." Yeah. Oh my god. Oh.
Well, the Wizard. Is it the Wizard or the Wiz?
No, Wizard is
Wizard is a speedster too.
Yeah, but that guy's the father of, or he's our adopted father, or I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, he's from another company that they acquired and put into. I can't remember what company it was, but
I'm sure Phantom Outsider knows. Somebody knows.
Yeah. Anyhow,
Somebody knows. This is a wicked space. Yeah, I was gonna say this is a wicked page.
I'm your leader now.
And Medusa's costume's way better here than the last.
Yes. Yeah.
This is like way better. Now they're all colored in sync.
Yep. Yep.
So they have their costumes, but they're all the wizards kind of look.
Yeah, Sandman got the memo. It's like, I guess I'm wearing purple stripes now. And then, yeah.
Uh-oh, look at this woman. Ooh, look at her hair.
Who's that?
Whoa. Wizard was Atlas Comics. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so they adopted him into their characters. That's cool.
Yeah.
He was Marvel's from the beginning, Golden Age, Timeless. Okay, so I got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wizard. Yeah, that's right. Atlas became Marvel.
So he was a speedster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. No. Atlas was Marvel. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got one of the omnibuses. For Venus. Anyway.
All right. Medusa captures Sue. He pastes her up. Take her away.
Mongoose serum. I remember that. Anyway, yeah. All right.
Susan Storm abducted by Frightful Four. Read all about it.
When did this happen that they printed the paper so quickly?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So Thing grabs it and grabs the guy too,
Yeah.
and then throws him onto a mattress truck.
Yeah, Quimby's mattresses. I definitely. Someone needs to make a shirt. Quimby's mattresses. It's like the deepest cut ever.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, wasn't that the mattress company that thing through that random paper newspaper seller? It's like, wow. It's like,
Okay, this is a random thought, and we'll move on. But like, that show Monk? With
yes,
the guy that solves crime.
Tony Shalhoub or whatever.
Tony Shalhoub, and his boss in that is a cop, like a chief cop man. That man looks just like Chief Quimby from Inspector Gadget.
Oh
like
my
whenever
God.
I saw him, I was like, he should have played Quimby in something, man. Yeah, he's always hiding in a trash can or something. Yeah.
Wizard was going to show one of the invaders, Cat Torch, also Squadron Supreme. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So he's all in there. All right. So Reed, what are you doing here? I was like, this entire contraption is just for making a boiled egg. Enough.
Yeah. What does he say? He's like, I'm on a trans-hemispheric video network, which we now call the internet. But he's like, I can't find her. It's like, how many screens are there in the world right now? Not a lot.
No.
It's the 60s, man. They're all watching Red Fox right now. It's like
he tapped into like OnlyFans or something like. Oh.
Yeah, it's like wait, I'm gonna stay here for a second.
Hold on a second. Reed, damn it, she's been kidnapped. Damn it, she's the one I love, and I'll destroy everybody.
We're all with you, Reed. Whatever you want. And then, meanwhile, in space, these assholes, and then they go to this rock somewhere. I'm like, I made a secret hideout with this trapdoor. It's awesome. So then
what if they did a purple shirt Sandman? Let me see if they did anything for that.
I don't know.
How am I going to find that? I need to say Sandman, Marvel, Frightful Four. No, they only have the green, like the green suit comes up.
Yeah.
Like that green.
Yeah. The green and brown or whatever. Yeah.
No, not green and brown. I'm talking about the green Kirby outfit.
Oh, the armor thing. Yeah.
That one comes up. All right, so they land on this island. The thing is, they want to get the three of them to come here, and then they're going to blow them up. That's the plan right there.
With the Q bomb.
That's a plan right there.
Like it's better than an H bomb, better than an A bomb. It's a Q bomb.
Yeah. Only took up half the room. Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's what computers did back then. It's like ginormous.
I should clip from Fubar. There's the guy's like, well, what's the plan? Well, the plan is to just give her. He's like, is that a plan? He's like, yeah, that's the plan right there. So the plan is to give her.
There's a plan right there.
There's a plan right there. Give her. So it's like, okay, we press this button and everything blows. All right. I don't know what to do. Ding, 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 hey, what's going on with what's this thing? Flame on! I'll go check it
figure
out.
he goes-
Yeah,
So he's stretching out of there, and then Thing is hanging on to him.
right. I also like purple. I like the Frightful Four being purple.
Yeah, villain costumes were usually purple, green, and orange was another. Orange was usually like just highlights for purple and green, but it's like Lex Luthor's outfit was a purple green ensemble, like his classic outfit, and then later the armor was that as well. It was green and purple.
Yeah, they've done some. Yeah, they've got a few figures where they've put them together and have tried to create them, but like not like a perfect, not in this same exact costume. Like somebody did a good art with purple, with all them in purple, but most of them is just like they just put the characters together, regardless of what they look like.
Yeah.
So it's like they just put Medusa from Inhumans, and
Yeah. Right.
All right, so let's go stretch. Oh, there they are. They grab the thing, crushes
Right,
it.
this thing is coming at them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like whoa, and they fall. He catches them, wraps them all up, jumps back, flame on. They go through. They get into the paste here.
Johnny can't just fly towards something. He needs to like fart around to get there.
Yeah, that is weird. Like,
yeah, he's like a firefly, I guess.
yeah, he doesn't just like why doesn't he just like fly to it, right? Like,
yeah. And then the Sandman is in there, like just sanding them in.
And then they put the asbestos tape. I love how it's like a roll of tape, and you could see the roll.
Yeah,
like you actually see the roll of tape here.
Oh yeah, it was like asbestos tape or something stupid.
Yeah.
Like asbestos is like the magical cure-all for all fire or whatever.
And they use that more than anyone's ever used anything.
Johnny, just hold your breath though, because no one of those particles in your lungs. But,
yeah.
Although his age, he probably grew up with that in the classroom. So anyway.
Yeah, so there's not much you can do.
Yeah.
All right. So then the thing lands here. The ship
The pogo plane. Yeah.
Yeah. Breaks breaks it. It's like, oh, they throw him out.
Yeah.
And then boink. Geronimo.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just like smashes through it.
One time, and it's like the special lettering.
The special lettering.
And Flame on the special lettering too. They're doing that a lot now.
Yep.
Magic
mineral. Yeah.
Magic mineral. It's like lead paint. Yeah.
Yeah. So here he takes the tape off. All right, and then this is a pretty bad. I like when there's like everybody's doing something.
Yeah, and you could follow along, like, oh, what's this guy doing and stuff. Yeah, like Thing is doing some sort of like wrestling maneuver or something on the wizard. Like he jumps up, he's gonna like, oh, like.
Yeah, like he's gonna like give him like a pile driver or something.
Yeah.
Shoots his pace.
Pile
driver. Life hurts just like a pile driver.
Sometimes love, it feels just like. Anyway.
Yeah. Sometimes love. It's like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like a pile driver.
It doesn't feel like a pile driver. It's like, but when you're 10, I guess love feels like a pile driver. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to fall in love. I don't want a pile driver.
Yeah, so he tries to shoot Johnny Storm, and he shoots like Sandman. Right.
Then he becomes all stiff and falls down.
Yeah. So yeah, here's Sue escapes by like expanding her force field slightly to like break the paste pop Pete paste.
Yep. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah. But she's still groggy, right?
Yeah. Here comes the wizard for like a big splash off the top ropes.
Off the top rope? No.
No. Yeah.
He broke the thing in half.
Yeah. Oh my god! And then things like busting through here, and goes through WAP.
He goes through that trap door and reads like, "Is she down there? Tell me." So they're chasing everyone off now.
There she is. They got her. Sue, you okay, baby? Yeah, I'm good. All right, let's do this. Dun, dun, dun,
Okay, but the
dun.
island's about to blow with a Q bomb, and the villain's like left.
Yeah,
He's like
they're off.
and it's rumbling. And they're like, okay, one last thing to try. And so they're on board the ship. It's like, I guess we killed them. Like, holy crap! And Medusa has respect for Wizard because they defeated the Fantastic Four. So
Yeah.
she's like driving the ship with her hair. Like, you have arms too, but anyway, whatever.
And that's the end. Like the invisible shield protected him from the bomb, but he's normal now. Like that's it. It's like you got to continue.
Yeah, like
on.
somehow he coaxed, like, because Sue was weakened, and then she manages to encase them all in a bubble, and that's it. But they're all unconscious, and then now, yeah, Grimm is changing back, and it's like, what's gonna happen next, man? Whew.
That's crazy. So we will continue that next week.
Yep. So alert. So next week is regular issues. The week after that, the second one will be annual 3.
I wrote them all out.
Okay.
So I went through and I actually wrote them all out. Hold on a second.
Next one is 39, 40, 41, 42. And
yeah, then it's 43, annual 3,
annual
44,
3.
45.
Yeah. And that's continuity because they get married in that annual. So
yeah. I wrote them all. I wrote them all out, man, this time around.
You don't want to get caught again. Yeah.
Don't want to get caught again. Because Clobby's watching us now, and he's like, "Guys, don't f this up."
I know. He's like, "What?" He's like, "I'm here with Kirby himself, and we're like shaking our heads at you if you miss the annual."
Yeah, but Stan is lurking. Stan's lurking around. What are these two guys doing over here? What's going on?
I did more than get sandwiches. Anyway.
Yeah, I didn't just do that. Oh, this is the one I have. I have this, which is the limited. That's
cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, the figures are not really that great.
No.
Her face looks weird. Not this one. That's a custom, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Custom. That's custom. This is the real one.
Yeah.
I guess it's okay. But that looks kind of cool. But no, I got let's use
Matthew.
He's somewhere else, yeah. The annual one would be this is the one I have. This is what I have.
That's neat. It's weird, but yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I have. Oh, there's the so when I saw this,
they cut her hair, no?
Yeah, they do. Right away I thought, oh man, she looks great. This is awesome.
It's cool.
And I was like, okay, maybe this show won't be that bad. First episode, they shave her head. I'm like,
did they explain that or no?
How did that happen? It's just like the dumbest crap.
Did you watch the whole thing or no?
No, I know. I watched the first one. I was like, you cut her hair.
Yeah, that whole thing was weird. I don't know what they were doing with that show. I don't know.
Like, look at like
couldn't make it work, Shannon. Yeah,
it's not too bad. Like she has the stripe in her hair.
The thing in her hair, yeah.
Like it's crystal.
I always thought it was like a hair band of some sort, and there they paint it.
Yeah, they painted it.
Yeah.
So I love Crystal. She's just awesome. I think this is what I have. I have this.
That's neat.
Yeah,
it looks like a band. That's
it's like a band or something.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah, what happened? Okay, hold on. Statue of Lockjaw. Okay, we'll take a look at Lockjaw. Yeah, that's right. All right. So let's see. Lockjaw Inhumans statue. Oh, this is that thing. It doesn't like sharing. It's like you can only do like 2 or 3 searches, and then it gets like all weird.
But sharing is caring.
I know. That's like a toy. Oh, that's a figure.
That's the TV show one. That's more.
Yeah, that's more comic-y.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. What the heck?
Cool.
Looks pretty. Oh, this is so cool. It's a huge one. Yeah, so let's see Inhumans. I guess, TV show. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, Black Bolt.
Yeah, they messed up Inhumans. They messed up Eternals. I mean, they really don't like Stan. Like, I'm not Stan. Really don't like Jack.
No, they. Well, yeah. I think it was. I think the imagination's too big. It's like there's just like, but like I can't. Okay, so Black Bolt, I could tell that's him. Medusa was Crystal was okay. Who else? Who's this? Is that mad the mad brother? I forgot his name.
Yeah.
The crazy guy. Yeah, but see that. Look at this shit, and then it's just like they all look normal. Like
Then they look normal. I don't. Yeah, it's like, but it doesn't cost you. You have the costume. It doesn't cost you anything to just have it. You know, like what was the problem with that? The hair is CGI. Like I can tell. So maybe they
Right.
didn't want to pay for that. But then, what's your story reason for why she cuts it? Her whole
no,
power
it's
is that-
Maximus. Yeah, that's it. Maximus the Mad. So no, she's forced to, but it's
Okay.
like, but I've lost interest now.
yeah.
Like I wanted to. I love Black Bolt. I think he's a very interesting character. I read some of his stuff.
Should be in his
He
mask. Yeah,
should be
they're
in
not
his
gonna
mask.
do that, but
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
And Medusa was such a wicked character. Like so the first one I saw was Medusa. I was like, oh man, she looks great. This is awesome.
Mhm.
Like it's pretty decent. And then they cut her hair. I was like, oh, okay, I'm done. Like
Yeah.
that's the whole damn. I know it's CGI, but that's the character. So don't do it then. Like don't do Inhumans. If you don't have Medusa with the hair, then you're not making Inhumans.
right.
I don't like that he doesn't have the mask. But in Marvel or in the MCU, no one has the
Karnak
mask,
grew weed.
right?
I like
So-
Karnak. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah,
Come
the
with the
after
after show logo. So like nobody has the mask in MCU. So I figured, okay, Black Bolt's not gonna have his
yeah,
mask.
he's not gonna do it. Yeah.
But then like why but Medusa's the kind of the big one. If she doesn't have the hair, then it's just pointless.
Well,
Like-
Black Bolt had the mask in Doctor Strange 2, right? And then he kills himself by self deletes. Sorry, in a stupidest way, which that's not how his powers work. Like that, his mouth is shut, so then when he tries to speak, it blows up his head, which is dumb. I don't. That's not how it works. Because why wouldn't he just do that all the time? It's like, yeah. But yeah, he's got the fork and everything, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was all right. I guess like
Well, it's a
He-
step up from it's weird and shiny. I don't get, but like the tuning fork thing is there, and you know,
he didn't have like the Silverhawk's wings stuff or whatever, right?
yeah.
Like,
yes. Well, yeah, they didn't. No, like how do we explain that? It's like explain, like you're making superhero things. But anyway,
so Monica Rambeau costume with cape. I know nobody went to go see the Marvels, but check
the Marvels, yeah.
Hold on.
I remember you turned to me and was like, "Holy crap!" Because she had the loops.
She had the loops, yeah.
Yeah.
I know nobody saw the movie, but like she had this in the movie.
Yeah, she had that in the movie. Yeah.
for just a second. I'll never find it.
It's when they go to that singing planet and everyone just materializes new costumes. They don't
Yes.
explain how and why.
But
And-
she had it in the movie, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
maybe this will be okay." And then she got rid of it. I was like, "Oh,
Oh, by that point, I knew it wasn't okay. We had gone through so much up to that point, and the villain sucked so bad.
the villain was super garbage." No,
Yeah.
but I can't look at costume because that's not going to. Anyways, whatever. You'll have to believe us. It was there. It doesn't make the movie better, but it was there for a second.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, for some reason they don't like having capes and stuff. Like,
No flex, no tights. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, Smallville.
Yeah, I'm ready. I've been ready for the superhero genre in movies to go away. I mean, like, yeah, I love all this stuff, but I can't. None of it's made for us. It's made for a different audience that doesn't even know what any of this stuff is. They just think it's trendy. But like for us who care about this stuff, it hurts. Like a lot of this stuff sucks. Like, this is. Yeah, I remember this from Smallville. That's the only Smallville episode I watched
Mm,
in full.
She looked
Yeah, Dr. Fate.
she looks
Yeah.
kind of weird here.
She looks baggy. Like the costume isn't as form fitting as it should be.
like, kind of weird.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
t-shirty, which I'm sure it's supposed to be, but it has to look good too.
like this was much better. I'll say this was
TV
much
show
better.
version, yeah.
Like that looked actually pretty good.
It's more form fitting and matted. Yeah.
There's
Oh, what the hell was this?
Stargirl, the TV show. They're all in it. All these
it's
guys
the
are in
TV
it.
show one, yeah.
They're all in it. Like, look, they've got friggin' Stripe.
Yeah. I never saw it. It looks cool.
Yeah, I own them. I own it, of course, but I don't have season 3. Let me look and see if that came out. Stargirl season.
So the wings retracted. He flew down. Like, so Fandy is saying that Black Bolt did have the wings. They retracted, and that's why he didn't.
Oh,
I kind of remember something like that. Because I remember like, oh yeah, it looks like Black Bolt.
I didn't read Avengers. I'm not a big team book guy. I never read JSA. I never read Avengers. I never read JL. No, JSA is the only teams I liked was West Coast Avengers. I like Defenders and I like X-Men. Those are the only teams I like because I feel like X-Men has to be a team. It's weird. X-Men has to be a team. Like okay, Wolverine can be on his own. That's it. Cyclops is my favorite character, but Cyclops in his own solo series, no, it doesn't work for me. He has to be the leader of the X-Men. Wolverine's the only character I can accept as a loner. Yeah. X-Men has to be a team. Justice League and Avengers, I like them as individual guys, so I don't need them in a team. But that's not because I didn't like Avengers. It's just I didn't, like Justice League to me was better because of the characters that I knew, Superman, Batman, who I really loved, and Wonder Woman and all that.
Yeah.
But nothing against those comics. I'm definitely up for doing those. And going back, and I have all of them on digital. I bought everything on digital for all that stuff. So yeah, I like Defenders because I thought it was just like, wow, what a weird team, like to have all these crazy guys on. So anyway, but yeah, this was Stargirl, the TV show. It looked like, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Like,
yeah, it looked more like it was like a big costume show. Like it was pretty cool, but that's why I was gonna watch it and I never did. It was on like Netflix or something too.
Right. Eclipso,
yeah, he looks like Eclipso.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they got Jay Garrick back on there. Stripe. Yeah. Oh, they got Wildcat. I guess Star Spangled Kid.
Yeah.
But Dr. Midnight, I think, like this looks weird. Yes. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Avengers, Defenders War, and that we could do that in. How many issues was that? That wasn't very many. It's only 8 issues.
Cool.
Have you read this, Sean?
Yeah, I have. Okay. We could do it if you want.
Yes, that's a good idea. 8 issues, yeah, 8. About 10, yeah, 8. So it's 8, yeah.
Sorry, there's a Watchmen animated movie trailer?
Yeah, haven't you? Oh yeah, you haven't seen that?
No, there's an animated movie coming out or something?
Like a
DVD thing, right?
Sorry, Watchmen animated 2024. We can't watch the video here, but it'll look.
So what is this? It's Warner Brothers just doing a Watchmen cartoon movie?
Yeah.
Why? We have everything. Like we have the motion comic, we have the movie.
I mean, the trailer
is it like a 2-part thing?
Get
everything in? Yeah.
Yep, 2 parts.
Yeah, they always do that, right? So
watch a trailer after we're gonna be done soon anyway.
Yeah, I'll watch it. the thing is, they always bastardize these things. So they didn't do that with Dark Knight Returns.
No,
So they paid that one respect, but so maybe they'll do that here.
I think Watchmen will be exact. I think the squid will be there. Like, if they don't do the squid, if they don't adapt Watchmen exactly, then
Yeah.
that's a bloody disastrous garbage sit mess. Like, what was
Yeah.
what is the point of
What's
animating
the
all
point
this?
of that? We've had the movie and everything. It's like at least do the cartoon thing correct.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's done in that weird digital style
Of
of
the
their
last
last
few
few
movies,
movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have that Death of Superman movie. I have the complete one where they splice the two together to make one movie.
Right.
And the thing is, it's cool, but it's still not really
Like
the
this?
story. Yeah, because they change stuff up, and I'm like, there was no reason to do that, but okay.
Yeah, but it's a shitty thing. Like, it sucks.
Yeah.
It
Wait, you don't
sucks.
like
I have it too.
art style? Pardon?
The art style sucks too. I have this. I have this as well. It sucks. These animated movies, I super lost interest pretty fast. Like, I was super amped up, and then there's like 3 in a row that were just crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, supposedly this will be more faithful. Yeah, well, it has to be. Death of Superman or Superman Doomsday. I'm partial to Death of Superman because it does have mostly the story in it. Superman Doomsday was a weird sort of, I don't know what they were doing with that.
Yeah, so
I bought it straight because I was like, oh my god, and I'm like, what is this weird thing? And there's a clone, and there's a anyway. I like the 2 Superman Batman movies they made that were based on the old Superman Batman comics. Those were great. Yeah, I like those. Public Enemies and the other one, I can't remember.
Yeah, Public Enemies was the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clobby liked certain aspects of the movie, but then he didn't like other aspects, and you can tell which aspects he liked. The ones that were accurate and looked cool.
The comics, yeah.
And then the ones he didn't like was the changes that they made.
Yeah, his I don't know. We didn't argue about it, but like his problem with the movie was that if Dr. Manhattan is the villain that like the world is now trying to defend against, how do you defend against a god? Like it's futile. Like you can't do it, right? My thing has always been like I don't know. I know I'm gonna get crap for this.
Uh-oh.
My problem with the comic is that at the end, the USSR and the after show. USSR and the US join hands and sing "Kumbaya" because of what they admit is a fluke. It's this squid. The theory is this squid from another dimension comes into ours, and in its dying moments sends out that death signal. It's very elaborate and kills everyone. But it's a fluke. It's an accident. And that's what everyone is now defending against and joining hands. That wouldn't really happen. Like it would have to be a threat, like a purposeful threat.
Right.
Like to me, if it were a squid from an invading force, then that would make more sense. I always had a problem with that because there's all these word balloons of what the news is saying at the end of that comic. And that's what they're saying. That's what the narrative is. And I was like, would they really join hands for that? Like in real life, there really was an accident that happened, Chernobyl, and no one joined hands for that, So that's that. I know it's stupid. That was always my problem with that comic. But the rest of it, I get the point of it. That there's a big disaster that joins everyone together. Just the nature of the disaster in the narrative they spin at the end didn't make a lot of sense to me as a 14-year-old reading that, but. That's just sorry.
In the comic, I was completely confused when I read that comic. I had no idea what it was. I was like, "Why is there a squid?" I'm totally confused. It's like, okay, I get it. They're all going to unite to fight these giant squids.
Yeah.
In the movie, they changed it. However, I knew they weren't going to do that giant squid. There was no way.
Yeah.
Because I was confused when I read it. I know people are going to be confused in general.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, within the movie, it does make sense that he's copying Manhattan's powers because he's like, well,
Right.
this happened to Manhattan, so I can replicate this if I can figure out how it happened. Then
Yeah.
he frames Manhattan, and it's very easy to frame him because Dr. Manhattan's lost all contact with humanity, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Clobby's point is that yes, humanity can't defeat a god, but I don't think humanity would accept that as a reason to not fight.
That's true. They would still try to find a way.
Yeah, they would try to find a way, and they'd be like, Ozzy, maybe you could do something, right? Like he would become a hero.
And in the pursuit of that, they are joining hands like that. I'm sorry, but that ending made a bit more sense to me than the comic.
Yeah,
I know that's blasphemous, but like,
yeah,
I don't know. And Clobby would wholeheartedly disagree.
Yeah. For sure.
But and I think I said this during that big stream. He's the first cosplayer of Rorschach. He said that like issue 1 came out and he thought it was awesome, and he dressed up as Rorschach. And
I wish I had a picture of that.
Watchmen issue 1 is not a phenomenon. It's like it's at that point, Watchmen isn't the classic it is today. So he went to some convention dressed as Rorschach after issue 1 just came out. Probably 2 days after or something, I don't know. And and it's like, yeah, no, he claims, and I believe him, that he was the very first person on Earth to dress as Rorschach.
I think so.
Yeah.
I love Rorschach. A bit more sense,
more
right?
sense to you,
yeah,
right?
I think so too. And also he hit, what he did was he didn't just hit New York, he hit like 15 different targeted spots to make it look like Manhattan tried to blow everybody up.
Yeah.
And then the whole world will be forced to work together. And even though they might think that is futile, like they can't defeat them, they will never. There's no way Russia would be like, well, I guess it's futile. We can't beat it. There's no way Russia would just bend.
No. And I like in that version of events, Dr. Manhattan has more of an emotional stake in accepting what's going on.
Yeah.
It kind of changes things, but in the comic, it's a cold emotional calculation. Yes, this is probably the best thing to do. In the movie, it's like, I will take on this responsibility. If hating me is going to bring peace, that's great. I'm okay with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I like that too. That is cool. Let's do one show. Oh my God, guys, we are like 15,000 divided by, 15,000. I want to get the exact number. 15,000 is the goal minus. They're $316 away.
Wow.
So the link is up there. You can find it through all of the channels. Make sure everyone is checking it out. Make sure you're subscribed to Clobberin Times. If you're a member of Clobberin Times, remain a member. At least for now, till they figure out what's going on. We're going to remain members. And they will do something. They'll get back to us on it. I don't know what's going on. So don't, you can message me, but if you're going to message me asking me, I'm not going to know. I have no idea at all how they're going to proceed with that.
Yeah.
So next week we will do continuing Fantastic Fridays. That's going to continue on. Legion is Monday. Transformers is Thursday. So that's the next 3 things that are happening. It's going to be all good.
Yep.
Make sure you're subscribed to Sean. Make sure you like the stream, and make sure you're subscribed to me. If you happen to not be subscribed to me and you're here, or you're watching this later on, I appreciate it. I'm continuing my Star Trek Enterprise reviews. I'm shilling hard for Enterprise. The lowest score was like an 8 out of 10 so far. It's like, here's another shill video. Oh my God, I gotta do all the shill faces. Like,
you gotta spit in your coffee or whatever.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be on one of those shill things. They're gonna be like, this guy shills for Star Trek Enterprise. Like, everything's the best. It's like, I don't know, man. I can't get, like, it's just so good. I remember the first 2 seasons. I think also because Enterprise was the first Star Trek I started watching when it was on.
Yeah.
It's a different thing when you're every week you're like, oh, what's gonna, where are they going?
I remember you were really into it, and you were driving us around with something I can't remember. And you're I think the season finale, one of the season finales happened, and you're like, drop kick from the future. It's like, I can't remember who it was that like did a drop kick from like a portal or something like that.
Yeah, those Zindi guy. There's like this time warp thing. It's like super fun. Yeah, no, dude. Like, it's like, are you F? It's and I usually greet people. Okay. I don't know what this. I think it was One Piece last time, but I'll say like, are you effing watching this show? And then I answer, I was like, I know you're not watching it. I said, I know you're not watching it because you haven't messaged me immediately to tell me how awesome it is.
Yeah.
So either A, you're not watching it, or you're being an ass and not telling me how awesome it is. So it's one of those two
I
possible.
remember I tuned in one time and I saw all the Zindi, right? And it's like this table with all these mega like aliens. And I was like, what the hell? And it's like, oh, you mean the League of Bullshit? Yeah, man, it's awesome. It's like,
The League of Bullshit. I know. It's like there's like a million guys on that team or whatever.
Yeah.
It did get a little out of hand. Season 3 got out of hand.
Yeah.
If you're someone who's watching as a serious Star Trek person, the first 2 seasons are amazing. It's exploring planets, learning about cultures and stuff. It's all Star Trek stuff. And then you get to season 3, you're like, whoa, it became a bit more actiony and more of this Xindi war. And my wife lost a little interest, but then 4 got a little bit back on track, but I still really love all of it. I like all the regular real Star Trek shows that Clobby says is real. The 735 Club that Raquel says.
Right.
I'm going to keep going on those. I think people like them. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm having fun. If I'm having fun doing it and people are liking it, then I may as well do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's it.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you're checking out the fundraiser. The link is, I guess it's up there now. Make sure you check that out. They're so close. They're gonna make it. They're gonna make it. They're gonna make it by like tomorrow. They'll have it.
Yeah.
So we got through this one. This is a tough one. Monday's the next tough one, and then it should hopefully get a little bit better as we go. But thank you to everybody who was here tonight. A lot of great interaction with you guys, so I appreciate you all being here, and we're going to try to stick together on this. And I don't want it to just be, I'm making sure I'm in touch with Raquel and Mark. I'm trying to message some other people. We don't want to lose, like Clobby was the center of this entire thing. Yeah, he was literally the center of all of these things, and I don't want it to just be like, now that he's gone, it's just like I don't think he would want us to just be like, okay, we're all going our separate ways,
right?
See ya, like I don't think he would want that. So we're going to try to keep it together as much as we can, but it is what it is. All right, guys. I'm not seeing the chat. I'm on my thing to hit the like. So thank you, guys. I don't know what you're else. I'll read it when I end the stream, but that's it. Until next time.
See ya.
Hey, friends. You've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.